Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling.
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
When you in the trenches, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets coming back?
Davis thought Santa Cruz was gonna fold from his. The popular and acclaimed defending WBA lightweight champion of the world.
If it was the streets, these niggas would have been smoked. Pack the whole group up. Pack them up and get them the fuck out of boxing.
Haney, Cambosis, one of those folks, maybe Garcia.
All them guys is easy work. They easy work, man. I'm the top dog.
The hard-hitting young star of boxing, 3-division world champion.
Skill for skill. I'm much more skillful than Canelo. I stand on that. I'm much more skillful.
You and Cambosis, what happens, Tank?
I'm whooping that ass. Tell him come see me. Tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
The defending world champion from Baltimore, Maryland.
We from the city. You know what's happening, what's in the city.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
SDS Promotions.
I remember walking in Mayweather, me sitting on the couch. I told him, a bum-ass fighter. He ain't say nothing, not one word. He got a fur on, it's 80 degrees on him.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar bill.
BoxingVoice.com.
No matter what nobody say, man, Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. I can't be fucked with,
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, any footage of a fighter. Because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar over. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on an app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Ringwalk Danny M. We're back with another one. Today we're going to be talking Floyd Mayweather wanting Teofimo Lopez next for Tank Davis, but his coach, Kenny Ellis, seems to want something else, heading in a different direction, the directions the fight fans want, the hardcore fans want, in the directions of making Tank truly the face of boxing in the eyes of the hardcore, without a doubt. So this is what we're here to discuss. We're also going to be touching on a very hot topic floating around the internet. Teofimo Lopez on a very, very crazy rant, calls out Timothy Bradley, calls out Andre Ward, says some things about ESPN favoring the black fighter. This is what we're going to be talking about right here. We have the audio for you guys as well, and we'll get right into that right now. First, we'll start off with, obviously, Coach Kenny Ellis not really being interested in Mayweather's options for Tank. Now, keep in mind that Mayweather isn't the promoter anymore. They are working together in some way, somehow, but he's not really Tank's promoter. So what he wants doesn't necessarily mean is what we get. But this is the Rise podcast and Coach Kenny Ellis giving his thoughts.
I didn't keep talking about that fight. T.O. went up to 140.
Floyd, they posted a video with Floyd saying he wants to see Tank and T.O.
Nah, it's
I don't know.
Yo,
I don't know
look,
how old it was.
Tank is 135 pounds. T.O. went to 140. Stop. It's like, I don't know, somebody trying to protect somebody, man. We 135. Let us fight the Kings at 135, you know?
Yeah.
So I can go up
Let us sweep out the division, man.
go up the beat the fuck Teofimo up, but damn, we fight 135. Gotta respect that. Cause
Dang, he said he'll fuck Teofimo up.
Tank a heavy hitter. They want to move up and fight heavier dudes. No, we 35.
It is true. Just because Tank a heavy hitter, we be wanting him to fight bigger dudes. But he also be the one talking. He the one say he'll fight Crawford. He the one say he'll fight, knock out Thurman, et cetera, et cetera.
Let that man clean out the division. Somebody protecting somebody, man.
How they gonna clean out the division? You mean fight the man in the division? Because, the division's cleaned out already. Like, there is one man with all the hardware.
Smoothie King, right?
All right, so that is Coach Kenny Ellis. Now what I will give you is Teofimo's audio.
Hey, at the fighters meeting, I dissed Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley in front of ESPN production and all of them for all their affiliation and corruption that they do. Yeah. What happened? I put more weight on my back, and all they was talking about right away when I slipped in the first knockdown they called.
And shout out Punch Drunk Boxing. This is his interview, or at least that's what I'm being told, because it's also been deleted. So I don't know. I did reach out to Punch. I didn't get any response, but shout out to Punch. He's the one that I believe conducted this interview with Teofimo Lopez. This is the audio of Teofimo Lopez.
Slip, they called it right away. What did Bradley say? He hurt. Mm-hmm. So I don't sugarcoat shit. All these motherfuckers dick ride and they suck dick. Sorry for my language. No. But that is the problem. I don't ride off that. Yeah. And just to even put it more on the spot, this is my last fight on ESPN. Oh.
And to be clear, he is talking about Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley dick riding and performing fellatio.
Let's play from the beginning without pausing.
I was purposely pausing not to be flagged as it's not our audio, but I'll try and do that. It is 55 seconds long.
Hey, at the fighters meeting, I dissed Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley in front of ESPN production and all of them for all their affiliation and corruption that they do. Yeah. What happened? I put more weight on my back, and all they was talking about right away when I slipped in the first knockdown they called. I slipped. They called it right away. What did Bradley say? He hurt. Mm-hmm. So I don't sugarcoat shit. All these motherfuckers dick ride and they suck dick. Sorry for my language. No. But that is the problem. I don't ride off that. Yeah. And just to even put it more on the spot, this is my last fight on ESPN. Oh. Yeah. Because this is no longer. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This is why this fight means everything to me. If they want the black fighters, they could keep them. I brought Bud Light to top rank.
So
hey, at the fighters meeting,
that is the audio.
Andre,
there is some confusion. I don't know if there's confusion
my
or
man's close that off. Like, he follows that up by saying, I brought Bud Light to top rank.
You know, and I just want you to know it's weird, but there is some confusion on the internet. And I know I'm going to sound crazy, or I'm going to sound like I'm making a joke, but I'm seriously not. I've seen this and heard this. There's confusion as to what he means by Bud Light. I know he's talking Bud Light as a sponsor.
Yes.
But for whatever reason, some people are, Yeah. Some people believe he's talking about Crawford. I don't know. I know it's a weak joke, one of these, even one of these, but it's not a joke. They're really debating that.
Nah, I mean, I know there's no debate. We all remember the Bud Light sponsor.
No, he's got the hat on, after the fight. But I'm just saying, those that don't watch boxing and just debate boxing, then those are your people that believe, what they believe. But that is the audio. Now, this is the father.
My man said, "Real men drink Miller Lite." Real men.
This is the father now. Shout out to Mill City Boxing. He's been doing his thing. I see you out there grinding, champ. You doing hella interviews every day. You dropping. I see you.
What I'm trying to say is like, we didn't mean nothing about when my son said that Top Rank could stay with all their black fighters, because you know what it is. When Devin Haney came into Top Rank,
so this is now T.O.'s father trying to,
soften
clean it
things up, right?
all this, they're promoting him more than they're promoting my son. He feels a little type of way. You got to understand this. We're fighting the top dude, bro. And we got to get some respect for that, And he just feels some type of way, oh, they.
Damn, it's crazy that those two have a feud, and he made the mistake to purposely say that T.O. only said that because he feels that Devin is getting promoted more than him, and he's fighting a tough dude. That's not a good thing. It shows jealousy and envy.
They just want to promote, in his mind, the black fighters. You got Keyshawn Davis, you got Shakur Stevenson, you got Baby, you got, so you got all these fighters from Top Rank that are getting more recognition.
My man said you got Baby. Yo, he didn't even say
Anderson.
Big Baby. He said you got Baby.
Son is getting, and he's trying to fight the top dogs.
So that's T.O. Senior. So we gave you all three audios. What I will try to do now is I have one more. But so far, Danny, give me your thoughts on what you've been hearing. Obviously,
yeah, man. His dad just trying to smooth things over.
You think the fight gets canceled?
Ooh, I don't know that.
It's not that bad, or is it? Or are you not at liberty? I mean, you don't want to be the person to say whether it's bad or not.
No, I think like most things, it's gonna be on how much attention it gets, right? There's some awful things that happen in this country that don't really get spoke about, so we don't really know. So I think it's just gonna depend. Definitely not my place to say for sure. But yeah, I think it's just gonna depend on, you know what I'm saying, the reaction of the public as a whole. I don't. Can you recall a fight being canceled over someone's comments off the top?
I mean, no, but
I'm just asking you because you've been in the game longer.
But we got it's a new movement, new era. You feel me? That movement, I don't know if it's, whatever. I don't even want to say it because I ain't trying to get caught up. But you know what I'm talking about.
I got you.
Here we go.
Devin Haney and Shakur Stevens. That's a great matchup. Teofimo Lopez and Gervonta Tank Davis. Devin Haney and Shakur.
So credit to Champ Side. He's got that little clip. That's one of the times that Floyd did say that, those two matchups are good. But again, we showed you Kenny Ellis's audio as recent as yesterday. That podcast is about 14 hours old. So, they do not want Teofimo Lopez as a team. Now, if you go to Coach Kenny Ellis's most recent post on Instagram, he actually shows you what he wants for Tank Davis. And, few options, really only two. So Tank ain't sticking around long. Maybe everything he said in those interviews is true, because Devin and Loma will eliminate one another. There would only be one
Right.
man standing.
One winner.
And then that means Tank fights him and then Shakur. Or vice versa. You know? And that's what I was trying to tell you earlier, but no one knows about that because this is a podcast. That being said, should Tank do the long route? Because Dev has the belts, plus strategically, now we see that Tank is strategic in the negotiation table. We just found out that he had a rehydration clause on Ryan and a catch weight on Ryan, and we thought that was the first of its kind, and it is. But today, news breaks on the internet that Mario Barrios, in fact, did have a a rehydration clause, and he chose not to mention it. And this is his verified Instagram here where he is letting you know that, and I quote, I had a rehydration clause, just never cared to use it as an excuse because I agreed to the contract. Similar statement to what many wanted Garcia to do and react, how they wanted him to react. Like, look, you signed it, deal with it, right? So that is the information. Phone lines are open, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion. Right here, Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, you could also call us right here using Twitter. We also have Discord open if you want to use Discord as well. Danny, before we open up the phone lines, what should the poll be?
I mean, I think it's
Do we keep it just about the fight? Like, do you want Tank versus Tio? And then, or, and then put options. So like, yes, could be one, and then the other three would be no. Tank Haney, no. Tank Core, no. Tank Martin. That fits.
Let's do it.
All right. Do you
agree with Floyd?
You want? Actually, we're not gonna put Martin. He ain't earned it. Do you want Tank versus Tio? And you said, do you agree with Floyd? If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and smash that thumbs up, though. It's going to help with the visibility.
It was Floyd's idea, right?
Yep, it was. He did put it out there.
Or at least that audio. At some point, it was his thoughts.
It's just his thoughts, man. So we're going to put, yes, I want Tank versus Tio. No, Tank versus Haney. No, Tank versus Stevenson. And then Tank versus El Paisa, La Raza. Bull Cruz. That's your poll. Don't forget to smash the like button before voting. We're live on YouTube. Go ahead and smash the thumbs up. Subscribe to the show. We're trying to get to our next goal of 169,000. So help us out. You can do that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's going to help with the visibility of the show.
Help us grow.
Put this episode in the eyes of other. Right now, we need about 9 more to get to our first 100 on that way to 169,000, right? So we're at 168,091. So let's just get 9 more subscribers to round that out to a cool 100. You know what I mean? Be at a cool 100. But don't forget the phone lines to call in. 1-425-569-5241.
You
press
gotta
1.
Press 1 to
one
let us
time.
know. Yes,
just
indeed.
one time, though.
Una vez.
Only once.
It ain't hard.
You could join us on Discord as well. We got that open. We also got Twitter Spaces rocking and rolling. So let's do it, man. Let's go out to these phone lines. How many likes we got? We at a good number?
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Are we though?
Man, we're only at 140 now. 420 people watching.
That's not even right.
Yeah, I think we wait till 200 likes to open up the phone lines because actually 250.
Oh, look at this guy.
250.
It's
I want
not even
another
right.
100 likes because there's too many people tuned in. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it popping, get it jumping. But come on, guys. Y'all should have missed us from this morning.
Yes, sir. Let me see here.
Who is up next?
All right. Shout out to the person that just subscribed. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. And I'm going to check if we got any super chats. Don't forget.
Over 100 votes, guys. Come on, 123
that
votes.
was fast.
You see how quick it was to get to 120 votes? 2 minutes. So in theory, it should be that quick, if not quicker, to get the likes. So go ahead and do that.
Bones13, $2 super chat says, "Here's for Danny's new car." Flex emoji. Salute
Shout out
emoji.
my guy. Yeah, my shit been down. Oh man, shout out to you, my guy. Yo, I'm gonna be going
So let
tomorrow,
me go ahead and show y'all.
I want to let the people know. Yeah.
Yes, Danny's taking.
I'm not late tomorrow. I didn't sleep in. I'm taking a few mental.
He's doing a vacation.
Few mental health days.
He's doing a vacation. This guy.
Nah, you know.
I did want to
handle
share
some
with you
business.
guys Andre Ward's response. This is Andre Ward's verified Instagram, and if you just scroll down and you click to replies and you go to about the second tweet. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you got to go to tweets and then you go to the second tweet. There it goes. And this is his reply to Tio. He says, "Laugh out loud. It never happened. The young fella needs prayer." So pray for Tio is Ward's recommendation.
Or response, rather.
And if you want to voice your opinion on Tio, the matchup with Tio and Tank, or tell us, that you're with Coach Kenny Ellis and you much prefer the winner of Lomachenko, Devin Haney, and Shakur to be on the menu for Gervonta Tank Davis. We are at 216 likes. We got about 452 people watching. We got a $10 super chat from my main man, Jaime Nieto, right here in Vegas. He says, "Don't know if I believe Floyd's not still pulling the strings in some sense. Don't get the Tio talk. Tio 140, Tank 135. What's going on?" Oh, excuse me. What's going to happen? More crazy weight clauses, same day weigh-ins? Fight Devin. Well, that's why we got the Coach Kenny Ellis audio. And, he, on the other hand, doesn't like the fight with Tio.
I didn't keep talking about that fight. Tio went up to 140.
Floyd, they posted a video with Floyd saying he wants to see Tank and T.O.
Nah. It's
I don't know how old it was.
Tank is 135 pounds. Tio went to 140. Stop. It's like, I don't know, somebody trying to protect somebody, man. We 135. Let us fight the Kings at 135,
He said somebody trying to protect somebody. So that makes it sound like when they said Floyd was protecting Tank and the leash is off Tank, you think it is metaphorically? You think they like, that's it? Because, Ellis's lineup, that's the top dogs. He really living up to the kings of the division, posting Devin, Loma, and Shakur.
Yeah, no, obviously, he feels that that's what Tank should be doing. He's re-emphasizing that Tank is indeed a lightweight. He is indeed a 135 pounder. So, hopefully that is the case because obviously, that's what we've been wanting. I think that not just would be a phenomenal fight, but a phenomenal event.
Yep.
We've even spoken on that numerous times on, the type of crowds that Devin and Tank respectively each draw. Obviously, we've seen Tank do it coast to coast. We've seen Devin do it now here in Vegas. So I think that a fight between both of those guys here in Vegas would be huge.
Word. Certainly, man. Definitely a big fight. We are ready to open up these phone lines. I'm going to go ahead and start getting these names down. I need any remaining people that haven't already hit that thumbs up to go ahead and smash it. We need to get to the right number count so we can open up these lines. We are dying for your opinion. We want to know what's your thoughts on Teo's. People are calling it racist rant. Some are calling it frustration. Frustration. What do you think?
I think Tio had a lot to say, and like I said, after listening to his father, I felt that his father was just trying to smooth
Things
things
over?
over. Yeah, man.
For sure. Let's play that audio for anyone who hasn't. This is Teofimo Lopez breaking the internet.
Hey, at the fighters meeting, I dissed Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley in front of ESPN production and all of them for all their affiliation and corruption that they do.
Yeah. FYI, you can hear the father in the back saying, yup.
Oh
Yup. He says it
definitely.
twice.
Hell yeah.
And the only reason I'm saying that is because obviously Ward says it never happened. So, even though this witness is incredible because it's your father, technically there's a witness.
I put more weight on my back, and all they was talking about right away when I slipped in the first knockdown they called, I slipped.
Bro, and I ain't trying to fight with Tio, but dude got a big issue with living in reality. Like he still doesn't believe that's a knockdown. He still doesn't believe
He's delusional.
He's not undisputed. And delusional, I don't want to say that. I don't know what's going on, but it's crazy.
Called it right away. What did Bradley say? He hurt. So I don't sugarcoat shit. All these motherfuckers dick ride and they suck dick. Sorry for my.
That's the thing that blew me away right there. Like, yo, what is he gonna say when he see Ward face to face? And people sending me Bradley's interview with I forget who did an interview with Bradley.
True School
Maybe
Media, I think.
somebody did an interview with Bradley, and Bradley already addressed this. They saying Bradley went off, so I don't know what's going to happen.
I have it, and I have the timestamp.
I don't know what's going to happen when Bradley sees
Somebody
Tio.
sent it to me as well. I'll send it
But
to you.
I'll tell you one thing, though. We were talking about Tank taking the villain role and Floyd being the villain. And on this episode, we talking about what Floyd wants for Tank. And even Coach Kenny Ellis is saying, no, we won 40. But now
35.
we know. Yeah, we won 35. But now we know there's been 2 rehydration clauses. Now we know he's the face of boxing. Now we know he did 1.2 million pay-per-views with Ryan. If you're trying to make millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars on the back end, you're going to have to fight Tank. And you're going to have to fight Tank according to his rules. So, 138, 136, I think is way too low for Tio. He's been up there already fought twice. It'll be his third one, but I would say 137 and a half, 138, catch weight, Teofimo, paint him as the villain, paint Tank as the superhero to knock out the racist dude, to knock out the Latino that doesn't like the black fighter or that's jealous of the black fighter. Whatever they want to paint the narrative. I mean, this shit is out
win,
there.
Though, right?
Who, Tio?
He got to beat Josh Taylor first, right?
He certainly has to beat Josh Taylor. He certainly has to beat Josh Taylor for any of this to work. But he's become a villain in a sense. There's certainly people that are like, yo, what are you talking about? What did you mean? Like, if you go to the and shout out to Still Loyal to the Soil at Lazy Lefty OG. He's actually the one that clipped it because it is said that this audio is no longer on that live where it originated from. So he snagged that, and it's now at 184,000 views. And this is a few hours old, so you know what I mean? It's gonna make those waves. And Danny actually a couple days said this, and now I got to take his words, spit them back at him, kind of like 50 Cent, right? All publicity is good publicity. He definitely making the waves.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, definitely got his name in the headlines. I don't know that this is the
publicity he wants.
Right.
But
I don't know that this is what he wanted.
He's made himself a villain.
Obviously his
Imagine
father,
all the people on top rank that want to fight him now.
Obviously his father has, since came out and try to clean things up or smooth things over, if you will. So look, man, I think he's definitely gotten some phone calls from a few different people, and he's gonna have to answer. I'm sure we'll hear something of Tio here shortly.
Do you think we get a public retraction and apology?
That's what I'm saying. I think we'll hear something of Tio shortly.
Wow. Yeah. Well. If you're watching this right here on YouTube, the number to call in, if you want to voice your opinion, you're tired of hearing ours, we want to hear yours, 1-425-569-5241. Don't forget to hit that one button at least one time. We're also on Twitter Spaces, and we're also on Discord. So far, everything's working properly. We're trying to hope that remains the case. Going out to these phone lines.
Hold on, let me check the likes, man. Okay, yeah, we hit the 250.
Ready?
Yeah,
we ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, keep smashing.
All right.
Keep smashing.
Before we go to that, let me get to this super chat, right? We got.
Where you at with it, Chan?
This is where we stopped off. We're gonna have to take it from the top, right? Damn.
Nah. We got to. I think we are on Diallo. Yes, Diallo Huggy, $2 super chat says Tio is no longer getting the attention he once had.
Actually, Boxing got a $5 super chat. He says, in my opinion, Tio got knocked out. He throw wild and don't manage his distance unless
that was from this morning.
Unless he same topic though. We had the technical difficulties. Unless he corrects it, he getting knocked out, especially with rehydration clauses. So what do you think about Tio style versus Tank style? Does he get knocked out? Forget the rehydration. Does he get knocked out because of the style, because his hands low, because he's on that bravado?
Hell yeah, I definitely think he get knocked out.
Damn, bro, you count them smooth out. You say hell yeah.
Nah, man, I think Tank counter him easy. I think Tank counter him easy, and I think, Tank power isn't George's power. It's not Pedro Campa. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's gonna be a painful.
Damn, painful too, he said.
Painful
all right.
fight.
Keeping it moving before we go to the phone lines. We just get into these super chats. We got Zhao Boxing, $5 super chat. He says, ironic because Bradley said Loma, and I quote, was hurt in the 12th against Tio when he wasn't. Tio only complains when the shoe is on the other foot. Shout out to you. What do you remember Bradley saying that Loma was hurt? Because I don't. But you were going to Diallo Hughes, $2 super chat. Says Tio is no longer getting the attention he once had.
Right. Marcus Williams, $10 super chat says, the problem with this young generation, they feel they can say anything without any repercussions. Two should keep it boxing instead of being racial, and I'm half Dominican, so I'm not biased.
Oh shit! Salute, Marcus. I'm sure you told me that shit years ago, and I forgot. But
Papa Chubby, $5 says Bradley was critical of Shakur.
Nah, you skip. Slow down.
What did I skip?
Well, actually, you didn't, because you did technically still twice. But I did get to Jaime Next is Raider Reaper, $5 super chat. He says, Haney beats Loma and Lopez beats Taylor. Would it make the most sense for them?
I mean, you skipped 2, brother.
No.
Before Jaime Nieto was Papa Chubby and then another Marcus.
Oh, shit. When you right, you right.
Like,
Papa Chubby.
Yeah, they back with they saying, okay, I read that one. Then Marcus Williams, $5 back again, says the problem with this generation is they say things without consequences. He didn't have to get racial with his comments. Bud Light isn't doing good.
Word, Bud Light ain't doing good right now. They might cut him for for what he said and for what they going through.
Jaime Nieto, $10 says, don't know if I believe Floyd not still pulling
That's the one I read.
strings in some sense. Don't get the Teo talk. Teo 140, Tank 135. What's gonna happen? More crazy weight clauses, blah blah blah. That's the one. Fight Dev, yes, that is the one you read.
That is the one I read.
Raider Reaper, $5. Haney beats Loma and Lopez beats Taylor. Would it make most sense for them to face each other? Solidify those damn cursed belts?
Belts ain't cursed, man. My man's been holding the belts down. He defended them once, and he's going for a second title defense. I mean, to say that they're cursed sounds like you don't want him to have it.
Edgar Atlas, $2 says, Devin and Shakur next. Teofimo loses to Taylor.
Oof.
And then Papa Chubby back with another one. $5 Canadian says, Teo is tripping. I listened to Bradley criticize Shakur during and after the Nakatilia fight. And I think, obviously, that just goes to show, the excuse of, them favoring the black fighter. Showing, and I was there actually in Atlanta.
Where?
Well, I was at both the Nakatilia fight, and then when Shakur fought Jamel Herring in Atlanta, and I vividly remember Shakur making it a point to say, yeah, Bradley was super critical, had all these things to say, so good super chat. We appreciate the support. Going out to the phone lines.
Before we do that, I want to give you guys some more information. I'm not, trying to keep the phone line hostage. This is very important. Today on DAZN, part of your subscription, Lou DiBella and Boxing Insider have a 2-fight deal. Today will be the first, fight card on that deal, and they got some Thursday night fights. For my TBV community, one of our very own is fighting, and I think in the co-main event, Christian Otero, the fucking Puerto Rican Cuban. Let's go, champ. New York City, stand up. We with you, yeah. All right. And then, bro, they did it again. Jake Paul just struck a deal.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Jake Paul just struck a deal. Most Valuable Promotion struck a DAZN deal. And that's what I'm saying. Box Lab and the other one is called Box Lab and Caribe Royale Orlando, right?
Right, which is the hotel.
But understand what just took place, right? Let me pull up my email so I can give you the proper information, because Box Lab last week had a merger with Louis DeCubas's Warriors, I believe. So Warriors Boxing and Box Lab Promotion joined forces. So that's Louis DeCubas Senior, the one that taught Junior, the one that's under Al. So they've been having that casino popping. I went out there one time. Edgar Belanga was in there watching the fight. I forgot who me and Keem went to see. We was watching it. I took my girl, but they've been having the Casino Royale or Caribe Royale, whatever it's called, popping for a while.
That is, I just want to point one thing out. That is where the WBA held their convention.
Exactly.
In December
and that
of last year.
This was the promoter.
And that was the convention that Jake actually showed up for.
Yep.
And they had him on stage and all these things.
Coincidentally, Jake Paul joins forces with Caribe Royale, with Box Lab and Warriors. And they're going to be doing Friday night fights live on DAZN starting May 26th, bro. So, remember, I said that I'll cancel in September because I'm grandfathered in, so I'm only paying whatever I'm paying, not that $224 that some of y'all are paying. But if they extend Lou DiBella's deal, they've already given Golden Boy more dates. They got Matchroom with dates. And now they giving dates to, most valuable promotions. Don't forget, there is some dates that they owe Gennady. It's kind of a one-stop shop for boxing. And I'm crossing my fingers because this shows me that there may be a point in my boxing lifetime where DAZN has Top Rank and PBC, Matchroom, Golden Boy, everybody under that one app, because the issue with boxing is these promoters they need television dates. You got to develop fighters. A fighter's never going to be a star without people seeing them. How do they see them? They need to be on fights. How do they get fights? They need television. How do they get television? They need the network. So hopefully this is a good step in the right direction. Shout out to Jake Paul for bringing us more boxing. I'm happy. Like, I got Pro Box. I pay my $2 a month for Pro Box. I actually paid for the year. You feel me? I'm going to watch these fights tonight on DAZN. You should support. If you can't, turn that shit on and walk away, but give them the fucking view so that Lou DiBella can get an extension or can go back to the negotiation table. Maybe you busy today. Turn that fucking TV on, leave it on. Get this dude out of here. See what I'm saying? These dudes you gangbanging dudes that gangbang networks, you on the wrong channel. I don't want you here, bro. Like, I'm not with that. I'm just trying to watch boxing. Like, get up out of here. Tone, what up? Gangbanging networks, man. Talking this PBC DAZN shit.
Yo.
What's good, brother?
What's good, man? Yo, man. So the Mayweather protection program is back. Or
what you mean?
Did it never leave?
What you
mean?
Did
it never leave? The Mayweather protection, new information has just came out. Gervonta weight drain Davis put a rehydration clause on Mario the Aztecian warrior Barrios. Why did Mario Barrios release that information? Was he feeling emotional? Was he trying to big league Ryan? Was he mad he wasn't part of that 1.2 million? Inquiring minds want to know.
I mean, they could have just asked him a question.
Yeah, yo. So I actually
could have just asked him a question.
Listen. Actually, I was telling us off air. People, there was somebody that was really pushing that topic last week, like during fight week. Kept pushing the topic. And I know that they have a very good relationship with the camp and with the individual and with the trainer. So, I almost wanted to believe it.
And now you're forced to?
I mean, now it's out. You get what I'm saying? So I just think that it's something that, was kind of being whispered in the boxing streets. And I think that, somebody just kind of didn't use their inside voice and, kind of got out and got to,
yeah, so looks like Gervonta, looks like he's castrating fighters out here, man. The boogeyman has nervous energy across the board. Respectfully, Danny, you watch sports. Do you remember when the Lakers won the Mickey Mouse ring in the bubble? You remember that?
I mean, the Mickey Mouse ring. Yeah, I remember.
Do you remember when they won a championship where they did not have to travel, where they stayed in a plush hotel and they didn't have to deal with traveling from Boston going all the way to LA, where they could just walk up in the gym?
My God,
that's what Gervonta think.
You talking like the fucking Lakers imposed a fucking pandemic on the world for them to be in a bubble, for them to get the luxury of not having a
well, it's still voided. It's still voided. That's a Mickey Mouse ring. Gervonta Tank Davis has a Mickey Mouse win over Ryan, Mickey Mouse ring over Mario Barrios.
Chill, don't do
Mickey
that.
Mouse ring.
Why you also? Why? Because of the rehydration clause?
Yes, Mickey Mouse ring.
You just gave him credit yesterday.
I can't. No, with this new information now.
Yeah, but that's
new information.
Yeah, but this information on Barrios, you gave him credit yesterday on Ryan, bro.
Yes, and I have the right to change my mind. Dr. Phil says I can do it. At any time a nigga can change his mind.
Yeah, but how does Barrios' contract make you change your mind about Ryan's fight outcome?
Because how do I know this nigga is the nigga if he's not fighting a nigga on an even playing field?
I mean, his words are he's evening the playing field. Those guys are bigger and stronger.
Musty energy. And that's musty. And Teofimo Lopez, he gonna be on the next Popeye's chicken commercial smoking. He about to be apologizing. He about to be donating to the NAACP. He about to have Dr. Umar Johnson walk him out to the ring. That man is going to be on an apologizing nigga tour. And I say that respectfully. Teo, we know you're racist. You just got emotional because Teofimo, you are a narcissist. You always playing the motherfucking victim. Nothing's ever your fault. You are a classic narcissist nigga. But I cannot wait for Teofimo and Gervonta Tank Davis at 138 catch weight with Teo not allowed to read his Bible. That is my call.
Yo, what the fuck? Shout out to the zone. Get out of here. Bro, they gave... Let me see if this is a... It is. Bro, they are serious, bro. This is what I was telling Al to do. I swear to God, I wish I had a super fan that could go find my audio, bro. This is what you do. You don't go for the top names. You get all the low names, Danny. Then guess what? Ain't no B-sides. You ain't got nowhere to go. You can have your Keyshawn's and Shakur. Who they gonna fight? You understand? Bro, the zone gave dates to Phil LaGreco and Lee Baxter Promotion. Lee Baxter Promotion is the guy that brought you Samuel Vargas from Canada. He's been fighting Danny and Earl and people forever. Lee Baxter also is not. I was about to fuck up and say Lee Baxter Promotion is the same dude that has Jaime Munguia. What brand shirt is this? This is Coach Larry Wade. So do more. Do more. Don't run 1 mile. Do more, even though I ain't been running none. But Danny, they gave him dates. Yo, Lucas Body. Y'all should know Lucas Body. We had him on this show a lot. He's allegedly a puncher. Bro, this is beautiful. Because, you see, I only love this sport. I remember interviewing Phil LaGreco and him like, bro, we got to come to Niagara Falls. We got to come. Bro, they going to Niagara Falls. He finally got someone to believe in his show. He's bringing a show to Niagara Falls. Lee Baxter Promotions, proud to announce our next show taking place at the Niagara Falls Convention Center on May 25th, joining forces with Phil LaGreco. That's insane. If Canada wasn't so crazy, I would go because I've never been to Canada. Have you ever been to the Niagara Falls? There's a casino there and everything. Danny don't care. What is you doing over there?
Nah, Niagara Falls.
This guy's not really a boxing fan.
No,
Look, I'm excited for this.
I haven't been to Niagara Falls. I got an uncle used to have
this is amazing.
A girl out there, but no, I ain't never been to Niagara Falls.
Shout out to Lucas Body. He needed this.
Shout out to Phil LaGreco. I saw him get knocked out by Earl Spence, the first fight I ever attended, man.
Yeah, I was there for
boxing. Yeah. Fell in love
Shout
with
out to DAZN. They really believe in the sport, bro. It's going to be live on DAZN, 6 p.m. Eastern, which is 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, May 21st. What date is that? Oh, that's a Friday, right? That's what I said already? I said that, right? I said Friday? I didn't say Friday. Can you check what 21st is?
May 21st is a Sunday.
What?
May 21st?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Fuck. Fights on Sundays. I'll take it. I don't watch no fucking football.
You know football in
I don't know
May.
who Jesus Amperan is, but if you guys know him, let me know. Lucas Body's allegedly a puncher. This is official. This is official. Shout out the zone, man. Where my claps, man? Let me get some claps. That's 3 small promoters. That's 3 small promoters. They need to keep giving them guys dates, man. You know, you develop other fighters that way, man. they build fan bases. This is beautiful. We opening up the phone lines. I'm sorry though. I know I've said that, and now it's starting to sound like we doing it on purpose, but we're really not. We just getting these super chats.
That's just what Ness does. They know.
No, we got super chats and all that. We got super. You last stopped up at Chubby?
Bro, but I read like 8 and we didn't get to a caller, so let's
Yeah,
get to a caller.
But these people are paying. You can't just leave them sitting around like that. They trying to be part of the conversation now.
$17K, $2, just showing love. Alexander, shout out for the shirts my guy sent. I still gotta get.
He ain't give me none, Alexander. You gotta start sending my own shit,
No,
bro.
actually,
he got it on hostage, man.
Actually, what happened was I brought it to him. He chose to not put the shit in his car and then drove off.
Such a lie.
And I even told this girl, I'm like, yo, I got his stuff. Remind him. They, drove off. But I have your shirts. Beautiful. I, obviously wore it to the fight party Saturday. He says Teo's comments are disrespectful, whining about Top Rank despite their gift to him in his last fight. Focus on winning. Winning cures all. Flip G's from Frankfurt says they counted Dev clinches his last fight. Tio, that's being super critical.
Is he trying to say Tio counted Devin's clinches his last fight?
Nah. ESPN did.
You said 17, right? K? 17K? Blank super chat?
Yeah, yep.
You got another one, Jamal
Davis, $5 says, y'all the best out there. Smash that like button.
Well, we appreciate the kind
versus
words, man.
Haney, he says. Tank versus Haney.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah, we got a poll. Let's tell them about the poll. If you're on Twitter, go ahead and retweet. We going to you.
At some point, yes.
Hit the like button. Do you agree with Floyd Mayweather? Do you want Tank versus Tio? First option, yes.
32%.
Yes.
32% for the first option. It says, yes, I want Tank versus Tio. Second option, leading the way. 50% of the people, half the people saying, no. Tank versus Haney next for undisputed.
See how Danny put that extra base because it was that one? No.
Then, third option is no. Tank versus Stevenson. That is currently in third place with 12%. And then in last place, 6% of the people says no. Tank versus Pitbull Cruz. Roof.
They want Pitbull. People calling in talking about, I heard this. Oh shit, Dan! They had a press conference for Floyd today in Miami. What's up with Floyd?
Yeah, he fighting John Gotti the
But
third.
you from Vegas? What you doing in Miami?
Bro, you don't remember he fucking announced his world tour? He's doing. Miami was like the American location that was announced. That shit been announced like 3 months ago, 2 months ago.
I just don't know why he got to keep announcing fights from
matter of fact, with
Florida.
Tank Hector fight week is when he announced it. Or maybe fight day. It might have been the day of the fight he announced. And so he's doing Miami, then he's doing like Australia, he's doing like London, or like, he's doing like 4 or 5 locations he announced. But yes, phone lines are open. I don't understand. We got like 200 more votes than we do likes. What the fuck? Keep smashing the like. Let's get it.
Discord, raise your hand. We going out the big balls, Nino.
Yo, Nas, Danny, you can hear me?
We hear you.
What up?
Yeah, man, we had a show. It was a couple days ago when we was y'all was talking about, do we think Mayweather is still with Tank or whatever? Like I said, damn, man, if Mayweather is still in Tank corner, that's the worst shit that could happen for boxing, because this nigga Mayweather ain't never gonna put him in there in a risky fight. Like, this nigga going after Teofimo now, like, I ain't saying they going after him, but what Mayweather trying to do, he trying to stall out Devin. Like I've been saying, this nigga, he trying to make Devin motherfucking go up to 140 and vacate. So in that time, he like, shit, let Devin fight Shakur. Ain't nobody calling for that shit, man. Shakur just got there, bruh. So it's like he want him to go fuck with Tio now at 140. Bruh, Tio, goddammit, people think Tio then lost 2 fights already against Martin and George. He knocked out the one Mexican nigga. Nobody knew that Pedro nigga. Like, bruh, and now he gonna fight Taylor. who damn near just lost to Catterall. So it's like we talking about two niggas who just came off losses, and now Mayweather talking about, yeah, let's go fuck with this nigga up here. Like, bro, that shit whack, dog. You need to be talking about Devin. I'm fucking with Coach Kenny. You feel me? He talking about we want to see the Lomer winner or Devin or
He
Shakur.
said
That's what he talking
he
about.
said the Kings at 135. So
Yeah,
then
yeah, that's what
then
I'm
he
saying. I
posted
like
the
that
picture.
energy Kenny coming with.
Word, me
I'm
too.
fucking with
Me
Kenny.
too.
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
ain't fucking with Calvin either. I'm not fucking with Coach Calvin talking about that pit bullshit. They need to be on Kenny shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
Keep this shit going, bro.
Coach
Cause
Calvin.
you feel me?
I think Coach
Yeah,
Calvin
you can
not.
say what you were saying.
Yeah, no, I think I just seen the audio. He was talking about he got to impress versus Loma, or else it don't make sense.
Man, that shit, that's what I'm saying, bro. I ain't fucking with Tank no more, bro. It all depends on this next fight, dog. I'm gonna be off team Tank, bro. Cause
You
this nigga,
can't
bro,
blame Tank for his team though.
man,
Like,
bro, I don't blame them because shit, they take it like I said, bro. They taking the least risky fights, bro. Cause you feel me? Once they take that L, this shit gon' you feel me? It ain't gonna come crashing, but that shit gonna hurt his stock a whole lot. You feel me? But like I'm saying, bro, they taking the least risky fights, bro. Like they stalling these niggas out, bro. We ain't gonna get that Devin fight till goddamn it 2026, bro. I ain't trying to wait till the end, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with Mayweather, he need to get away from Mayweather, bro. Cause I'm telling you, if he around Mayweather, he gonna be like, yo, look at these pay-per-view numbers, look at these gates, my nigga, and look at who you fighting. Why you gonna go in there and
I
risk
mean,
all this
I
shit
don't know,
fucking with one
man.
of them
I don't
killers?
know. I don't know. He already made top 5 gate. I mean, I think that
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
quite
So
possible
that's
it's
what
too
I'm
late.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I think like, cause it's like, bro, why you gonna go in there? Mayweather gonna be like, yo, why you gonna go in there and risk this shit with Devin? Don't do that. You already seen what Martin and motherfucking what's the nigga name Cambosis did to motherfucking Tio. We already see the flaws over there. We see the flaws in Taylor.
And
God
yo,
damn it,
and let's
Taylor
be
got
clear.
man.
Let's be clear. You know, Javante versus Tio at Barclays.
It'll
Huge.
do great numbers. I ain't saying it
Huge.
won't be a great. That's a great
And
fight
it's
numbers
puncher
wise and
versus
shit like
punchers.
that. Pay per
Puncher
view
versus
wise,
puncher.
pay per. Man, Tank will knock that nigga out, bro. Ain't nobody picking T.O. versus Tank, bro. That should be over in 5, maybe 4, bro. But it'll be a great fight. That should have, you feel me? It'll sell hella pay per view because T.O. got that mouthpiece on him. But I ain't gonna take up too
And
much
his
time, man. Like
father
I
does
said,
too.
if yeah,
They,
facts. But
bro,
like I
think
said,
about
man,
the
Mayweather around that nigga. If Mayweather around Tank, bro, we ain't never getting them big fights, bro. He gonna stall everybody out. So like I said, he need to get away from that nigga. Listen to Coach Kenny. Go after them big names. He go after Devin or Shakur next. Oh my God, he gonna be so much bigger, bro. I'm trying to tell you. But
Nino,
that's all
that
I got,
is
man.
it, champ. That is it. Loco, what up? Loco.
what was you said that was just Nino that just was
Yeah.
just on the phone?
Yeah.
Shout out to Nino for the call, man. Appreciate the support. Smash the like button if you're in the queue waiting. We on the way. We gonna get to you.
Loco.
We are
All
on
right.
Discord. If you are on YouTube, we can't take calls from YouTube, but the number is right here, top of the screen, 425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Like and subscribe right here, bottom of your screen. Let's
We
get
going out
to
to
it.
casual boxing fan. What up?
Hold on, let me. Yeah, y'all can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yep.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna say is I don't agree with every time you hear Bill Haney talk about Devin, he always says one.
Huh? You say
He
yo?
always said I have to consult. What happened?
Nah, you was breaking up. Go ahead.
Casual.
Might be having some technical
Yeah,
difficulties
he's
there.
obviously
Yeah,
driving.
he in
Nike
the car.
Hendricks. If you're watching this on YouTube while we're waiting for these callers to connect, go ahead and smash
the
that
like.
thumbs up. It's going to
Yes,
help the
sir.
algorithm get us some other callers, other boxing fans that want to voice their opinion. Nike, you got to unmute when you're ready to rock and roll.
And if you on Twitter Spaces, go ahead and retweet, share this.
Yo.
Yo.
Y'all can hear me?
We hear you. We hear you.
All right, shouts out to the boxing world. Shouts out to Danny. Shouts out to Ness.
Shouts out
Hey,
to
I
you.
call in to say, man, why they keep trying to move Tank up to 140? And he said he ain't going back up there. Like, that's
Well, that
crazy,
was
man. He said it
Floyd.
out his own.
That was Floyd. Coach
That's what
Kenny.
I'm saying, man. Floyd know what's going on, but see, Floyd trying to get the most money out of it, cause Tank and Tio, that'll bring in some numbers. I ain't gonna lie, it'll bring in some numbers, but it's like Tio got his own problems with Josh Taylor. Like, you find a former undisputed champion. Like, come on now, you can't worry about no Tank at 135. You been left there.
Yo, what if Josh knocked Tio out? Would that make it
Ooh,
big enough for
ooh,
Tank to cross the pond and fight Josh?
ooh.
Well, if
Yeah,
Or
he knock him
that
out, it
it
might be
damn
too
sure would.
dangerous,
It
though.
would.
It might be too
It
dangerous.
would. That's dangerous though. Like Ness said, like Josh a good ass fighter, man. I watched a lot of Josh fights,
But
man.
that's
Josh
why
a good ass
T.O.
fighter.
mad. That's why T.O. mad. He like, yo, they pushing the African American fighter. I'm sitting here taking challenges. Y'all talking about Haney? I beat that guy. I'm about to
And
fight.
then
I'm
with
about to
that
fight
too,
Josh
see,
Teller.
people saying this a race thing. T.O. just in his feeling. Ain't no race thing, man. Like, I'm black myself, and I got a couple Spanish people from my neighborhood and stuff. Like, they say the N word and stuff, but it's not like no, not like they trying to say it like a racist thing.
Yeah.
They just, it's just T.O. just, he pissed off, man. He just in his feelings. But I understand, because sometimes T.O. talk crazy, but sometimes if you really listen, he's making sense.
Uh-oh. You
For
heard it.
real?
That's the
Night.
bell. That's
Thank
your
you for
time.
calling in.
Yo, I
But
mean,
we
look,
got the expert on race about to call in, so you know it's
look. All I know is both Tank and Josh have called each other out. You know what I'm saying? When
that's
after
true.
after Tank beat Barrios,
Josh
Josh
said he
is
had a
on
Mickey Mouse
record.
belt.
He said if Tank Davis wants to call himself a champ, the only way is to face me, right? And that was over a year ago that Josh is on record saying this. Tank is on record saying that Josh is all talk. He says that he's all cap on the internet, and that was shit a year and a half ago, nearly 2 years ago. So you get what I'm saying? There's history with both guys, but I think you said we have CYP on the line.
We certainly do.
Talk to me, Carlos. Got on mute.
Yo. First off, don't be getting racist telling me I got to unmute. Understand me? Listen, I find it so funny that when I school y'all, people get mad and da. It's okay what Theo said. That's what boxing is. It's racially motivated. I told y'all that for years. It's okay. The more he does this, the better the fight's gonna be, because then we can really see the people be themselves when they get them beers in them and they get to talking that bullshit. That's how they really feel. It's okay, Tio. It's okay. Do your thing because you're Latino. You're Latino, and we know that the green print is Latino black. Do your thing, man. I don't care. But I'm also vindicated, playing Calvin Ford's words about Tank being at 135. Tank is a 135 pounder. If you want to fight Tank, come to 135. Look at the pictures of 135 pounders. See why people saying it all month. See why people saying it all month. If you want to fight Tank, go to 135. He gave the belt up because he was uncomfortable up there. It had nothing to do with no fucking fighters at 140, ducking nobody at 140. The man made a decision years ago, and you can see his camp is sticking to it. It had nothing to do with Ryan. It had nothing to do with nobody at 140. Y'all need to go ahead and put them CYPs in the chat because CYP was right the entire time. Put them in the chat for respect for your boy. And again, on the race shit, it's okay, Tio. I love it when you be yourself. And you fans, be yourselves. It's okay in boxing to be a little bit racist, a little bit racial bias, whatever you want to call the shit. It's okay. Because at nighttime, it's black and we all go to sleep. And you can't avoid the night. CYP out.
I never sleep.
I got the Discord and the Twitter Spaces link both pinned in our live chat. We have the phone lines open. The number to call
1-425-569-5241.
We going out to Indiana. Khalid, what up?
Yo, what up, bro?
What up? What
Hey,
up?
few points. I'm gonna try to get to everything quick. It's unfortunate about that black and brown shit. You know, he was talking like that. That probably was a little he like emotional, but I see what CYP was saying. It would sell the fight and all that shit, but Tio kind of got to worry about what about his boxing shit and all that type of shit. I mean, he not fighting till June, I think. Anyway, you know, Loma is like a big guy over there. Top ranked. Devin is a big Devin undisputed. Yeah, we about to push that fight. It's about to be on pay per view. Yeah, we gonna push that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been kind of off him a little bit since he done kind of struggled in his last two fights. Really, he didn't lost. You know what I'm saying? They done kind of been off him a little bit. I heard Bob Arum ain't really. I mean, when I say I heard Bob Arum, like I watched him talk about him Tio a little bit, and he didn't really sound too enthusiastic about it. Now like as far as Tio and Tank, shit, like I try to look at it like I'm gonna just look at it from like the money side. I ain't gonna look at it from like the legacy, like the sport of boxing, like we want to see and all that. Just off the money, that's a big fight. You know what I'm saying? That's black and Puerto Rican, New York. You know, Barclays Center. We making a lot of money. Like taking them on money right now. Taking them is like they not really chasing bells, chasing legacy. They on dollars and cents. We don't necessarily like it like that all the time, but that's like really what it is. So you know, he would definitely make him do a catch weight rehydration calls because that seems like that's his shit. So yeah, that would probably make a lot of money. But in all actuality, yeah, we want to see him fight Devin. Hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck though, bro. And this is not a popular take, bro. But I think we gotta slow down on this a Shakur Stevenson shit, bro. We gotta see that motherfucker fight a legit person at 135. Yo, let him fight Ortiz or somebody like that. Let him fight Jermaine. Like give him somebody that's like gonna fight him back. But yeah, I know I'm out, bro. But yeah, but let's slow down on all that. He a great fighter, but I'm out.
I don't know. Keyshawn might get that motherfucking Jermaine Ortiz fight. Jermaine Ortiz just dropped an interview on Boxing Scene saying if Keyshawn want to fight, we could fight. That's probably what Top Rank was waiting for.
Yo, and Keyshawn just had a meeting with Bob.
Yeah.
And if you have a good like editing program, I'm pretty sure you could zoom in enough. They had some rankings pulled up on that picture.
No lie.
I swear to God on mine.
Somebody already zoomed in?
Nah, bro, but I tried to. I tried to for shit show.
Damn. But I mean, we just got to check who's in the WBO. You know, and if not, it's what that they could get approved in the WBO. Like if they contact the WBO and say, "Hey, we're gonna have Keyshawn versus Jermaine," what would you make that for? The issue is gonna be that they still gonna have to wait for Dev to vacate. Because it's gonna be Shakur and Keyshawn as mandatories who said they not fighting, so they gonna have to wait. But in the WBO, looking at the rankings here on theboxingvoice.com/rankings, you got
who we got? 10?
You do not have Jermaine Ortiz ranked at all in the WBO, but he is ranked in the number 8 WBC.
Is that the only rankings he's in?
Jermaine is only in, yes, the WBC. I mean, money's tight, bro. You can't be paying all these sanctioning bodies, you know what I'm saying?
No. I was just trying to get some clarity, that's all.
We going out to Alvin. What it do in Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Jermaine is
Yo, Alvin, turn us down and you turn yourself up. What up?
Yeah. I had to pause it. Because I'm watching y'all on YouTube.
My God, how are you? What part of
Appreciate you.
Minneapolis? St. Paul?
Yeah, no, St. Cloud.
St. Cloud, okay. What's up with you, man? Talk to us.
But yeah, I definitely been seeing that. I just literally just seeing that, Tank, had a rehydration clause for Barrios, you feel me? And I don't know what's going on with all this rehydration. I ain't knocking him because the man can fight. I ain't knocking him because the man can fight. But these rehydration clauses, man, it's not cool because I want to see the best against the best at their very best. And you feel me? Like, and it also makes me very concerned about the Devin Haney fight with him. Like, is he gonna try to pull the same stuff with Devin, even though Devin got all the belts? Tank a bigger name, so obviously people will automatically gravitate to Tank being the A side to sell the fight. But
I said that. Where the ace at? Where the ace at?
I like the fight. I like the fight regardless because, like I say, I believe Devin is, Devin the better boxer. So I believe Devin, should have some say so. He's already stated that he'll never do a rehydration clause. So that makes me skeptical about the fight ever happening because as we see, two fighters already came out saying, Tank gonna try to drain, and that's how he gonna try to win.
Well, look, man. His
Theo,
team is coming out saying that they want. Well, at least Kenny Ellis. Kenny Ellis, is the one that stated that they want the top guys. He's the one that's posted the post with Gervonta himself, Lomachenko, and Devin, who have their May 20th pay-per-view on ESPN here in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. And then Shakur Stevenson, who just beat Yoshino. So, you know what I'm saying? There is some hope. You know what I'm saying?
We're screen sharing Kenny Ellis's post, and this is not the first time. If you can see, days ago, he also posted the Dose of Genius repost that adds Cruz and Frank Martin. And he put, who's willing to go next with the peeking emoji. Time to go out to the phone lines. If you're calling in, you know the number, 1-425-569-5241.
Press 1 one time.
We
Twitter
going
Spaces
out.
and Discord. We rocking with y'all too.
We going out to Ohio. Treese, what it do? Toledo, stand up.
Big fight coming up in Ohio. What up with it?
Yeah, you know what the fuck going on, man. Big baby, you already know. Good
Yeah, I'm coming out there, man. Hey, look. Look, brother. I just want to say, you're welcome to all of Toledo, cause I put this in top ranks here. You know what I'm saying? I sat down. We was at Blue Wire. I told them, look, cause they told me. I will say they the ones told me main event. They the ones told me main event for Big Baby next. So I told them, I say, bro, it's easy. Now, I say, look, you take them to the Mud Hen Stadium. Toledo only got but 2 months of summer. You take them, I didn't even know if it was available or not. I said, you take them home, big American homecoming, fucking fireworks going off, big old heavyweight defending his hometown, his people, you know what I'm saying? Show out, sell out. We ain't get the Mud Hen Stadium. I think that's called like Fifth Third Park or something like that. We doing it over there at the arena. But I have every intention to make the trip to Toledo for that one, man. I'm super excited. Super happy for Jared. And yo, he fighting a killer, man. 19-0, 18 knockouts. He fighting a killer.
Yeah, I peeped. I checked him out a little bit. But yeah, though, that I ain't gonna lie to you. I was thinking that myself. If they had it sent around like a little petition or something, like for that to get the fight in the stadium, that'd have been very fucking nice. I could imagine it on the TV with the the streamer shooting across. Yeah, that'd have been very patriotic. but no, with this Tank shit though, I just wanted to say I feel like Tank and Haney, that should be the next fight. Like that's got to be the next fight. And I don't know what the caller calling in about. Like I don't know what the fuck going on with this. Devin Haney gotta prove himself, gotta get numbers. How the fuck he gotta prove himself and he got all the belts? That don't make no sense. I don't understand that shit.
Yeah, Kevin said he has to impress. Has to impress is what he was saying. Yeah.
That's nonsense, my nigga. Yeah. I'm impressive. I have the belt. I'm the definition of impressive. I'm undisputed. Fuck you mean? I don't get that part. But you see what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. But I feel like Tank gotta fight Hank. That shit gotta happen. Like I don't. That's gotta happen. I'm with another caller. I'm with that Shakur need another fight too. I don't know who y'all would like to see him against, but I know Ness big across the street. I know he be shutting down my dreams all the time. Oh, he's across the street. I want Shakur Stevenson. You feel me? I want Shakur versus Frank Martin. That's what I would like to see.
I would like it too. I just it's hard to make, man. I don't know they gonna share that money. Yeah, especially for no belt. Like, why would they send Frank over there with no belt? I mean, I just don't see him doing it.
I get it. It all makes sense. Maybe a motherfucker might become a free agent or something. Surprise. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, man. I feel like.
Oh.
Yo, Edgar, Edgar out here wilding, bruh. He out here wilding. He really threw like he trying to get the love from the Puerto Ricans for real, bruh.
Wow, what happened?
Bruh, he threw on the throwback Puerto Rican sandals, the Jesus Christ kind.
Yo, man, that
And he took a picture, bruh, with the throwback Puerto Rican see-through shirt. There's like little checkers. You can see right. It's like a knit. It's like a grandma knitted his little boxes. You see right
Okay.
through the boxes.
That's the Puerto
That's that
Rican
Puerto
thing.
Rican shit. Hell yeah, your nipple halfway hanging out that motherfucker, man. Hell yeah.
You screen sharing this
Oh, I'm
shit?
about to right now. Look at them
Okay.
shoes. He done said, yo,
stop hating on my man.
I'm not. He said I was born to shine. I sent that shit to my girl. She Puerto Rican. I'm like, look, man, y'all doing y'all thing.
Yo, she ain't never buy you none of those? Like
No, I had those when I was small. What you talking about?
Oh, so Dominicans wear them too.
Bruh, them shits Caribbean like a mojo. Casual. What up?
Oh
Yeah, I was fucking driving.
Yeah, Mexicans be
I was
wearing
driving.
well, the sandals, definitely not the top. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all wear the top too.
No, I mean maybe like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and shit. But what up, though, man?
Now, I wanted to say one thing. Like I was saying, Bill Haney, every time he talks about Devin, he usually says, I'm gonna consult with him. He always says that, and people usually believe him. I don't think Mayweather speaks for Tank. Now, he may give him insight. We all know he will give him insight, but he don't speak for Tank. Tank hasn't said shit yet. So, until Tank says something, the stalling out Dev stuff and all that, blah, 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 blah. Nobody has said nothing. He just got done fighting, and we got to see what happens after he go to court anyway. But with that being said, Teofimo just angry. But he is sort of right, but he also is sort of wrong. He's saying that celebrating black fighters, but it just happens to be that the top fighters are black at this point in time. But when Loma was on top, they were promoting the shit. They were promoting the shit out of Loma. When the Vaquero, who's what's his name? He just got done fighting.
Yeah, Navarrete.
Navarrete. When Navarrete was on top, they were promoting the shit out of Navarrete. So I don't. He's right, but he's taking it the wrong way. He just isn't on top right now. And Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward, they gave him tons of admiration after he beat Loma. They were saying he was the next thing since sliced bread. But he went around saying a lot of dumb shit and fucking up, and now he's getting judged, which is the one thing he hates the most. Whenever you put a mirror up to Teofimo, he seems to not like what's looking back at him. I appreciate the call.
You got it.
I
man.
appreciate the way you articulated that, my friend. I like that. The mirror.
The mirror, yeah.
We get
mirror on the wall.
Glist Empire or Glist Empire? Hello? Hello?
Are you there?
Is it me you're looking for? Yo.
No. Okay.
Yo. No. Hello. Are you there?
Yo, do have a couple super chats though, Ness. Want to get to. We got Damian Tylen, $5 says that's huge for the sport, and he sent that when you was reading the zone, picking up the Canadian, giving them dates and shit. Jamal Davis, $5 says Tank versus Haney, Tank versus Tio. Either way, big fights. We all gonna buy them anyway. Hashtag big fights. Comes back with another $5 that says Danny, Tank versus Tio at the Barclays would be lit, my guy.
That's his third one. Let's go ahead and ring
Now, I gotta ask, right?
Ask away.
Is Barclays too small
for
Tank and Tio? Is Barclays too small? Like
20,000?
Yeah, like
hell no. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Where the hell Tio gonna get more fans from?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't a stadium fight. He ain't Puerto Rican. Stop fucking bumping your head on shit.
Yeah.
Honduran.
That's it?
Is it? We got two-tone superstar counter punch.
Blessed One LA $2 says Tio forgot he tried to burn ESPN with Triller.
Word.
Word, yo. Yo, so what Calvin Ford is saying that Devin the Dream Haney has to impress means Devin cannot be the Tim Duncan of boxing. Tim Duncan was
Don't be
great.
a
He
Hall of
won
Famer?
championships. He was great. He won championships, but he was boring as hell. He never had an edge up. It was trash. Devin Haney can't be the Tim Duncan of boxing. Now, even though this Tio shit is nasty publicity, but do you see the personality that Tio has? Do you know how hype I am now for a Gervonta Tank Davis versus Tio fight?
How much?
Now I'm
Tell
hyped.
us.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped for that fight at 138. Devin needs to do something to get into the headlines. Can the nigga pick up the tweeter and say, Tank, you are a bitch. Fight me for the fucking belt. Can you pick up the tweeter? Can you do something?
He
Can
locked
Devin?
in. He in camp.
It's no, everybody's locked the fuck in. When you were Floyd Mayweather, Mayweather was locked in and marketing. Don't 50 Cent understood this very well. Fuck all that rapidy rap shit. I'm a fucking cause controversy to sell my fucking album, and I'm gonna get busy on the music. Come on, Devin. Stop being fucking paint dry, bro. Talk. Show some fucking personality. Bill Haney is not fucking Paul Heyman or the great hype man. I love Bill, but we need you, Devin. You need to get on your Twitter, get on the Obama phone, and say, nigga, Tank, you are a whole ass nigga.
You right.
Let's fight for the
You
fucking
right.
belt.
Paul Heyman practices a script that he reads. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Danny, not everybody can be Hulk Hogan. Not everybody can be Hulk Hogan. There's Hulk Hogan
All right,
and there's
brother.
Rowdy Piper.
All right, brother.
There's Hulk Hogan and there's Roddy Piper. That's my call. Step in. Get on the tweeter, Devin. Get on the tweeter. Damn.
Yeah, the tweeter. I love that.
I don't even know what that means.
The tweeter.
Yo, shout out though, yo.
Nah, listen, man. Look, big fight. Loco, trying you again. Loco.
Boxing $2 super chat says, what happened to the meeting with Bob? Tio's voice. Luke, these guys.
Loco, unmute. Loco.
Bro, what happened to...
Loco, unmute.
Comments
you ain't even
myself.
unmute, Loco. There you go.
Yo.
What's up?
What up, y'all?
What it do?
Shit, coolin'. Appreciate y'all. Another podcast. Everybody hit that like, hit that subscribe, retweet.
Let's do it.
You know, share the content. It's beautiful content. Just getting on the Tio. At the end of the day, Tio gonna run into another. You know, it don't gotta be Tank. He gonna run into another black fighter. And he gonna get beat, and that's not even no racial bias or nothing like that. I mean, if we look at 140, Antoine Russell would beat him, in my opinion. Regis Prograis would beat him, in my opinion. You know, any color fighter, Sabril Matisse, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that 140?
Yeah, Sabril Matias is 140.
Yeah, he got a bunch of color fighters up there to fight. So
Yo,
I mean,
but
ain't just
Sabril's
about.
so unknown, bro. Look, Sabril need to invest $23 a month, right? You gotta be great like Jordan, 23. With $23 a month, he could get his check mark on Twitter and on Instagram. And you know what I'm saying? He gotta get himself out there more. Don't nobody know him.
I hear you. I mean, that's all I really had to say. I mean, Tio gonna run into another color fighter, and it's gonna get ugly for him. That's just how I feel. So
you said another
like
color fighter?
Said, yeah, a color fighter, a fighter of color. It doesn't have to be a black fighter.
You just saying a minority.
African American, yeah.
Cuban, okay.
Just a color fighter. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all one the same.
So I'm pretty pale, but like my people's Mexican. So like, am I with a Mexican fighter?
You are what you are.
So is Canelo a color?
But he's not a person of color because he don't got color. He's
No, that's what I'm asking.
Just
Would
because your
Canelo?
blood is blood.
No, that's what I'm asking. Would Canelo be considered? Because he's pretty pale, right?
Yeah, y'all both white. Very.
Nestor Sevilla Jr. $5 super
Shout out,
chat.
Nesta.
Tocayo.
You know that name comes from being a king.
Celebrating their first super chat says Tank versus Sabril Matias, two of the top KO percentages going at it next year in June at MSG on the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Wow.
Tell me that won't do numbers.
I mean, that's good, but you trying to put Sabril as some sort of A side. Like, why Puerto Rican Day Parade? I get it. Tank does well in New York, so put him in anytime and, capitalize when the Puerto Rican does well, but you're catering to the Puerto Rican when Tank's the A side in that particular
Would it be
matchup.
a way? Would it be a way to win over the Puerto Rican people?
It's always a way, but if you're gonna do that, you might as well go to Puerto Rico.
In Jesus' name.
You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Take us over there to La Isla, have a fight with Shakur in La Isla.
With Shakur,
why not? Why not?
Oh, wow.
We got a cash app. Where the cash at? $5 from William. He says, roll one up. I gotcha. I got 5 on it. Shout out TBV. This is Will.
What the fuck we going, bro? $5 gets us.
Yeah, he got 5 on it. He ain't say I'm buying you a whole. I got 5 on it.
Smoke weed every day.
Shout out, Will. I appreciate you.
Get us
That's
a
half
pack
a
of
grand.
cones.
It's half a grand, bruh. Yo, Danny Bougie is extra hell.
Nah,
Juan, what up?
Boozy, why you lying?
Talking about what's $5?
Why is you lying?
You sound like them bums when you try to give them $1. Like, give me 5. It's like, what?
Nah, I'm just saying, what can I buy
Juan,
with 5?
what up?
What up, man?
Yo, what up? You can hear me?
Yeah, and a lot of background. But we good. Just go. Don't worry.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna get this off real quick. Regarding to the headline, Tank versus Tio, it was originally part of the Four Kings back some years ago. So I ain't never gonna be mad at that fight. I definitely love to see that, but I really want to see the Haney versus Tank fight because I just think that's just the right fight to make. But man, I just wanted this last thing I want to say. I think that dude two-tone better got to be like the biggest C from the dude. The dude is a technician. He working hard. He in the gym. He ain't count.
You cutting out.
Champ, call back in, man. You kind of went through like a tunnel. You inside the Holland.
The Lincoln.
Will, what up?
What's going on, Ness?
Chilling.
So I just wanted to touch on the Teofimo incident going on currently. Like everything he says just conveys weakness to me. Like you are bringing up everything but the fight. You have a fight with Josh Taylor. You were supposed to be at the event. You chose to go to MMA. That tells me, because there's no way you could have known. This guy literally flew halfway across the world to meet you. So just what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're trying to convey to the public, it just looks like you're just scared. That's just how that looks to me. As for Tank versus Tio, that's a great fight. I would love to see that, but again, it's not Tank I'm worried about. It's going to be Teofimo if that gets over the line. Because the guy's so unstable right now, it's hard to tell what he's going to do next, But honestly, that's just my 2 cents on the situation. Hope you're having a good day, Ness.
Appreciate you, Will. Same to
call.
you. Enjoy the rest of your day. We going out to Dom. What's going on?
Smash that like.
Bay Area. Dom, 510.
510.
No. Florida, 954. Rocky.
Ness, Danny, good morning, good afternoon. How you fellas doing?
Sensational.
We
How
are
you?
chilling.
All right. Yo, man, damn, Tio makes it so hard to be a Tio fan. I love him in the ring, but every time he opens his mouth, it's like, oh my God. He's delusional. Like Terrence Crawford suing Top Rank because they don't promote black fighters, but he's being discriminated because he's not a black fighter. Like Tio It,
They
it's
gonna bring,
crazy, man.
they
Like,
gonna Top Rank gonna bring Tio in as a character witness against fucking Crawford. Like Crawford
literally,
is saying that we don't promote, you saying we promote. Who's telling the truth?
We only.
Oh my
man.
God, yo, that's hilarious.
Like Tio, he can't look in. Like maybe it's Top Rank ain't really rocking with you because you're tough to deal with in negotiations. We seen you hurt. You're not who you think you are, and maybe that's why we're not going the extra mile. Maybe it has nothing to do with your race. That being said, I gotta say though, like his comments were racial. I don't think they were racist. Cause like, let's say Boo Boo Andrade left the zone and said, the zone could keep all their European fighters. It wouldn't be a big deal. So what he said was stupid and wrong, but it wasn't like crazy to me, you know. But yeah, man, that's it, man. It's rough out here being a T.O. fan. That's my call, fellas.
Yo,
Appreciate y'all.
what's
Appreciate
fucking
you.
with? He slightly sounds like David Maldonado too, the other T.O. fan. and shit.
We got Juan Time, $2 super chat. Haney was a stand at the Tank fight, not training. Saturday night. Riley Fuentes, member for a month, the champ level. Just want to say,
Speaking
love
of
the
champ,
podcast, fellas. Great job doing this every day. Y'all boys keep it up. This is off topic, but Top Rank just confirmed Robesi's first title
Yep.
defense
Yesterday.
in Japan against Shimizu, and that is on the Steph
25th,
Fulton,
right?
Steph Fulton Inoue card.
Yep.
We got Supermax $2.
Casual.
Tio is this generation's Broner, possibly sadder. Go.
Casual boxing fan upgraded his membership to the champ level, so see you tomorrow. Obviously, that's Danny loving to destroy our ears. We have a poll, though, where we got almost 1,000 votes, but we don't have 1,000 likes. Go figure. The hate is in the air. Smash the thumbs up if you've already voted. Smash the thumbs up if you're going to come over and vote. But the poll results, Danny, what do they say?
It's not showing up.
32%, yes, I want Tank versus Tio. 50% no, Tank versus Haney. 12% no, Tank versus Stevenson. 5% no, Tank versus Pitbull Copy Goo. I'm talking to you.
Yup.
Twitter Spaces. Maestro, I see you. Make sure you request if you want to speak.
Yup.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
What it do? What it do? What it do?
You had me sad this morning, bro.
Why?
When that shit cut off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit did happen this morning, huh? Yeah.
I was trying out all three sources. I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Yeah,
I needed my morning.
You thought we wasn't rocking with you with some shit.
But we are.
Nah. I know what time it is. But I know they coming after y'all because y'all popping right now. So they're gonna try to come at y'all somewhere.
Hot off the grease.
Yeah, word.
Hot off the grease, you heard?
Let's go.
Word up. But yeah, man. I don't, like, kind of on the comments this morning, like they talking about how Tio was that the racist comments and shit. I don't think so. It's like, maybe, they're ignorant as hell. They don't know how to use the proper terminology, African American and shit like that. So if you want to take it there, it's just trying to make a push for something that it really isn't. But yeah, it was a kind of an ignorant comment to say it like that. But it's like my man just said before me. Is he has to take a look at himself and figure out whether the reason is him and not so much who he is. Who he is as a fighter and a person, and not so much a race card. Everybody likes to pull the race card when they're in the slump. But as far as a Tank and Teal, that's a good fight. I would like to see that just because of again, like they said earlier, he was one of the original Four Kings. He was one of the boogeymen earlier on in his career. He's the only one that stepped up to fight Loma. When a lot of people didn't want to fight him. So it'll be definitely a good fight. That's part of the guys that need to fight each other. That Tio, that Haney, the Davis, the Garcias. They all need to fight each other. It'll make good for boxing, especially for this generation of boxing. Anyway, Yeah, man, just wanted to touch in, making sure y'all good. Appreciate y'all, and kind of just
Appreciate
put my
you.
2 cents in that shit,
Yes, sir.
That's
All
all,
right.
man.
Appreciate you, champ.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it
Capicu,
for sure.
shout out for calling in. Looks like we got Miss B, $5 super chat. Tank versus Shakur, and the winner gets the privilege of fighting Devin for undisputed. Teal's not even an option. Damn. All right. We going out to Steven in Connecticut. What it do?
What up, Steve?
Good afternoon, guys.
Buenos
What up?
afternoon.
Man, why are we talking about Tio, man? In the words of Terrence Crawford, focus on your fight for you not making to your fight. Tio ain't gonna make it. We talking like he gonna make it here. He finna get put to sleep. His confidence is low. Remember, do I still got it? Listen, what he said is what he said. Real sucker shit. He jealous. At the end of the day, you got to take accountability. Nobody told him to go out there and go lose the Cambosis. The reason, the people that he's talking about, you put as black fighters. Does Haney have a loss? Does Shakur have a loss? No. Does Haney have all the belts? Yes. So you're in the order of what you accomplished. Last time I checked, that Sandor Martin fight, pretty debatable. A lot of people thought he lost that fight. So why are we supposed to be on his jockstrap? He lives in the land of delusion, and he's going to get put to sleep. I got Josh Taylor by knockout, 9th round. And everybody talking about, this T.O. and Tank would be a good fight. No, the fuck it would. This man's confidence is frail. I'm tired of seeing Tank fight fights where he's going to knock him out. I want to see Tank fight somebody where we got a real question mark if he's going to lose. Haney, Shakur, Loma, if Loma beats Haney, because Haney ain't in the clear because he got a battle in front of him. So we putting all this horse before the carriage shit going on, and all these guys got some battles to handle first. T.O. ain't gonna make it there, man. He's not going to make it here. He's not gonna make it to a Tank fight. I'm sorry. He's going to bed.
Nice, man.
Appreciate you, champ. Good
It's,
call. They liked it. What up?
It's sad.
What's
It's
going
sad
on?
for me to inform you guys that today
What?
in the city of Chicago, iconic television host Jerry Springer has passed away. Yeah.
Damn. We all gotta go, but damn.
Yeah. 79 though, man.
Nah, he lived a good life. Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
79. That shit's not that long, bro. They don't let you live long no more.
Yeah, we all seen Jerry though.
It's crazy, bro.
We all sat, you know what I'm saying, at home.
Nah,
Jerry,
I'm just saying, yo.
Jerry.
Let me see if I got Glimpse Empire again. Trying you. Because you obviously hear us. Or we gonna hear you. We don't hear you. I need somebody else. Who on there? Let me see. Canna, can I get a check? Mike in a check? Canna, Mike in a check? Fucking Discord. Swear to God. We got Junior in Houston.
What up?
Yo, I'm at work. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, man. I'm just calling to say about the topic. Man, T.O. ain't gonna fight no fucking body. Man, T.O. mad right now. Y'all remember when Devin was chasing T.O. around with the whole undisputed shit and he ain't even want to fight him for the real thing. He chose Cambosis, then lost to Cambosis, then blamed it on the zone. You know what I'm saying? T.O. delusional, bro. But I do feel like tanking. I do feel like Josh Taylor and either Tank or Devin will be a good fight if they go up. But the whole Tank steady getting people to do catch weights and all that's not appealing to me. I mean, I guess some people like it or whatever, but like one caller said, I want to see him fight where we don't know what's gonna happen. Everybody knew he was gonna beat Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knew the outcome of it or whatever, but that's all I really had to say. Like, bro, T.O. ain't gonna fight nobody. T.O. scared of T.O. really ain't gonna, like the last dude said, T.O. ain't gonna make it out of Josh Taylor fight.
They ain't giving him no shot. Might have to put some money on T.O. Not saying he gonna win, but just in case y'all wrong, you know what I'm saying? Yo, let's go ahead and congratulate Yordenis Urgas, who earned his U.S. citizenship, man. So, Congratulations
shout
to
out.
the former WBA champion
We
that goes
got
down in history as the man to beat Pacquiao.
KO Surge, $2 says Mario tweet Tank had a rehydration clause on him. Yes, we have covered that. Leonard Sterling, 5-pounder, says Four princes, not kings. Matchroom one bid. Paro 303,000 versus Barboza 271,000 to be mandatory. Will Barboza fight under Matchroom or Top Rank pull him out?
Nah, they gonna fight.
Yeah, I would love to see that
What?
fight.
It's only they didn't lose by that much. Like they gonna fight for sure.
Ms. B, $5 says Tio and Ryan need to fight each other. They both got an L and both are at 140. Definitely would not mind seeing
Well,
that.
Tio got the Taylor fight, so if he lose like everybody thinking, then we got to give him a tune-up and time off. Time off, then tune-up, rather. Allen the Bay,
Hey,
what do you got to say?
What do you say, Al?
Yo, what's up?
What up?
What's up?
Man, I think Tank Crew needs to stop worrying about 140 pounders. It's like he's not a 140 pounder. He don't plan on moving up to 140. Leave the 140 pounders alone. Like, fight the people in your division. That's one thing. Second, I really think he's scared of Shakur though. I just think he's scared of Shakur. It's just like he wouldn't even want to say Shakur's name when mentioned, or he really didn't want to say Devin Haney's name when mentioned. So it's like when somebody don't really want to say your name, it's kind of like a telltale sign to be like, yeah, he ain't rocking with it. So that's another thing. And I was looking online, and if Devin Haney or Lomachenko, whoever wins, really wanted that Tank fight, they can actually push for it as the WBA Super. They can actually push for it to consolidate both belts.
Yeah, brother.
And force the fight to happen.
But since if
it's only Tank could do that. Devin can't force Tank to fight him. Devin can't call the WBA and say, "Hey, I want to consolidate." That ain't the way that it works.
I'm pretty sure that they was doing that.
You can.
They was doing
No,
something.
it ain't, man.
No, because
it's the other way around.
Remember that they was doing they was really
I
pushing
know,
the consolidation. I could have swore they added something, but regardless, Tank already said he don't care about belts. And he had the opportunity before, so I just don't know that even if they do it, he ain't gonna do it unless he wanna do it. Let's put it like that.
Word. He don't got to.
You know what I'm saying? Let's put it like that.
But we got phone lines open if you want to call in.
Y'all know the number to call. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. We are on Twitter Spaces. We are on Discord. Go ahead, smash the like. Get this out to more boxing fans. I know we was gone over the weekend for a few days, so show us some love. Help get this out to more fans. Help the channel grow. $5 super chat rider the storm. T.O. hated talking about T.O. ain't fighting no one. Forgot that Haney is fighting T.O.'s leftovers while T.O. is fighting 140 undisputed. Delusional motherfucker. I mean, sounds like you the delusional one, because last time I checked, ain't nobody undisputed at 140 pounds. So how the fuck he fighting for undisputed?
I mean, I think he means, the last man to be undisputed in that division. We all know that he was and lost his belts due to the Catterall situation.
Yeah, Tio was unified.
Did you get Ryan Shepard's? Tio's comments were very racist.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me read. Yeah, sorry about that. Get to that.
Did you get Ms. B's second one? After Leonard Sterling?
Yep.
Where she said Tio and Ryan.
Yes. So Ryan Shepard, go ahead.
Tio's comments were very racist, in my opinion, but they'd make a casual fan watch Tank try to KO him. So everyone wins. Love from Jersey. Shout out to you, Ryan.
Shout
Keep
out.
doing what your thing. Shout out to you.
Shout
Did you
out
get
to
to
Jersey.
Kelvin?
Kelvin Taylor, $5 says Kenneth Sims, 140 pounds, opening Showtime May 13th. Title eliminator if Rolly gets belt. T.O. beats Josh. Devin moves up. 140 looking like the future. Rest in peace, Jerry. Yes, Kenneth Sims fighting my man's in them. What's his name? I was just talking about him yesterday. The one that Barrios and Puyo fought for the belt.
Rakhimov?
Yup.
Bakatir?
Bakatir, yeah.
I thought Rakhimov was fighting Cordina.
Nah, yeah. Batir Akhmanov. But I think that
I
yeah.
don't know.
I think it's Batir Akhmanov.
We got Kapiku, $2.
The 140 pounder, the one Puyo beat, the one
I'll check.
yeah.
Tio only do well with fighters that stand in front of him. All right. Well, we're gonna keep these phone lines moving. We're going out to Shadow Band. Bakersfield?
Yo, can you hear me?
Where you calling in from?
From California, Palmdale, California. Good show. I just want to call in because Teal's one of my favorite fighters. And I find it funny, hilarious how all these professional victims, these black dudes, that's what I call them, professional victims, they're calling in acting like clueless, like they don't know what country you live in, like they're not the most propped up little babies in the country. Look, let's think about it. Rio just got robbed in front of the planet. You have all these bum ass dudes making excuses because another Mexican whooped a black dude. Oh, he outboxed him. Shut the fuck up. Cruz beat Tank. What happened? He got robbed in front of daylight. Charlo
Cruz beat
Castaño
Tank.
beat Charlo. What happened? What happened? But you bums aren't catered to, right? But you're professional victims. All you know how to do is lie, and now it's a problem when people speak the truth, right? What happened? Did Rio not just get robbed? Did Cruz Tank didn't lose already? Oh, but Tio's supposed to be some bum. No, Tio just went undisputed, a Latino before all you professional victims, and that gets you insecure ass dudes mad, doesn't it? Let's speak the truth about it. Acting all dumb like you fools ain't catered to in America. Now it's a problem. Speaking the truth. Let me know. Like, well, am I getting something wrong or what?
Now we're just giving you the floor, baby. You got the call.
Yeah, I mean, there was a black president in the United States, huh? I mean, because you fools need to be told you matter and pat on the back. That's all that was about. He was selected for you people to feel better about your little life. But you're not catered to in America? Get the fuck out of here. Tio speaking the truth. Make sure you guys check out my YouTube channel, The Fighter Spirit 47. I expose you bum ass dudes all the time. Not you, Ness. These professional victims, these China haters like Danny and his family. All you dudes. If you can handle the truth, check the channel.
Oh man, comedian.
He said China haters?
China haters, bro.
He did trigger you, Danny. You gotta be better than that.
Nah, man.
Yo, you gotta watch that guy on CNN. It's some old dude.
Yo.
He just sits there. They throw everything at him. He just sits there.
Yo, but just like you get triggered by people saying things that
but I get triggered by a different thing. You get triggered
by
if they talk about
ignorance.
your fighters.
Bro, I get triggered by ignorance. You get what I'm saying?
Like I'm saying you gotta give everybody we give CYP the ability to call in and say black fighters beat Mexican fighters. So you gotta give this guy the ability to call in and say his shit.
CYP may be going off. 99% of the time, he's saying logical shit. He ain't talking no ignorant shit.
But this is not because he thinks Castaño won and he thinks Cruz won and he thinks they got robbed. That's his opinion, though. It ain't illogical.
Yeah,
it's
I guess you ain't listen to the rest of the call, but let's get
No, obviously he said some off the wall shit. I'm just saying some of that stuff you was cutting in, like, oh, he ain't, when he was like, oh, undisputed. I get you. You cut in like, yo, unified or whatever. But anyway, Tran and I don't know where you at, Tran. You on Twitter?
Yo, what's good, champ?
What up?
What's good, Ness? How y'all feeling, man?
Sensational.
That's what's going on, man. That's what's up. Yeah, I would like to see the fight at 140. I think that would be a good fight. Tank and Tio. But personally, I don't see it happening. I just don't see Tank getting into a 50-50 fight, man, without rehydration clauses and catch weight. Like, I just found out that it was a rehydration clause in there with Barrios. You know what I'm saying? He had to move Lee up. So I don't really see that fight taking place. I don't see Tank fighting Haney or Shakur or any other of the top guys. Um, it's sad though because Tank has a lot of talent and skills, and it's unfortunate that I don't know if the Mayweather protection program or it's him. I think it's a little both that don't want to really fight guys at the top of their weight. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunately what T.O., saying about his backfires, whatever. I don't really like to get into that race card stuff, but that's his opinion, so be it. But I do got a question for you guys. There's a lot of talk about Canelo, quote unquote, not fighting black fighters. And again, I don't want to be getting to this race card, but unfortunately, that's how the world is. Do you guys believe that Tank is ducking black fighters?
I mean, that was a thing for Floyd too. It's a style. It's not race. The black fighter is athletic. He is slick. He is fast. He presents a lot of issues. So people wanted Floyd to do it too. They got mad that
Yeah.
he took forever to fight Shane Mosley. They wanted black fighters to fight each other in their prime. So yes, it is a thing, not just for the Mexican, for everybody. Everybody got to fight every style. I got a cash app from Genghis Khan who says, "Damn, Ness, $5." He says, "Damn, Ness, y'all let that man get that racist shit off." I don't think he said. I mean, obviously he says some racist shit, but you gotta let people, as long as they ain't going all the way, crazy. Um, because we do get, you got guys that call in like, "Oh, we got 13 American champions and we've been kicking Mexicans ass all day." Like, you gotta let a dude, you know, say what they've been saying about his, culture. Like, he if that's what he chooses, you feel me? Like, I'd rather settle it in the ring, but hey, you know. Did we ever get to Junior?
I don't know.
Shut down Danny. Junior, did we get to you?
Nah, I ain't read that super chat.
Which one?
Juniors.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just
it's a
listening.
Oh,
caller.
we
Yeah,
got
y'all
you.
got to me. I'm just listening.
Got you. We
Uh,
going out to, is
G Ball
this?
$10 super chat says Tone is right. Floyd said when he seen Hogan turn heel and joined the NWO and seen the money that was made, he decided to do the same thing. Devin gonna have to become a character a little bit.
Yeah, that's Two Tones, you know, recommendation. We got Phoenix, Arizona. What up?
What's going on, Ness? What's up, Danny? How you guys doing today,
What
man?
up with it?
Hey, Danny, don't let that dude get you all fucking worked up, bro. He did. Hey, I'm Mexican, bro. He say some crazy shit. I won't call in and say certain shit like that. You mean? But
Word.
yeah, about the T.O. and Tank. I ain't trying to see that shit, bro. But I would like to see Ryan and T.O. if T.O. loses. I know Ness, you said let him go get a tune-up, but shit, both of them coming off losses right now. You say Ryan coming off a knockout loss. I mean, we got to see how it plays out. See if T.O. if T.O. gets knocked out, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, they might both need a fucking tune-up. But if they're both coming off losses right now, I wouldn't mind seeing them jump straight back into it. You guys want to like that shit?
You said coming off the losses?
If they both coming off losses, yeah, put them back in the ring. Let them see. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it with Ryan and Zepeda. Zepeda's coming off that loss. I try to look for his record on BoxRec to see if he fought. He was supposed to fight like March 22nd, but BoxRec still has a question mark next to it with all the results. Jose Zepeda.
Yeah. I know you talking about Jose, not William, but yeah, I don't know. I'd have to check into that. Off the top, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
no, I mean,
Okay.
I
But
would
yeah,
I
I
would
want to
want to see him get back on the win column. Especially coming off a stoppage. So
which one though? For both of them
I
or
mean,
Tio
no, I mean Tio's coming off the win. That's what I'm saying. I would want to see Ryan
win?
coming off a win and going into that fight
But okay.
because
So
like
even if
even
Tio loses, you'd like to see both of them get a tune-up.
I mean like Teal's fight is coming up. You get what I'm saying? Like
People forgetting that.
Yeah, that shit. I know June is June, but bro, that's like 6 weeks out. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
me?
I
Yeah.
see
So,
what you guys
you
saying.
know what I'm saying? So 6 weeks. I'm just saying 6 weeks ain't as long as what some people may think. So yeah, man. He got a tough task with Josh Taylor. You know,
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna beat him. I think Josh's gonna get him.
we'll see, man. Josh hasn't really been the most active or honestly the most impressive. So we'll see. I'm not writing
Man,
I'm not writing T.O. off. I think I want to wait to see what it looks like closer to the fight.
yeah. I just remember that fucking Regis and Taylor fight, man. That was a good fucking fight, bro. I mean, it could have went either way too.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that's my call, man. You guys have a good one, brother. Appreciate you guys.
All right,
Hit that like button.
appreciate you. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Keeping it moving. Let me see if we're gonna get this right. Spider Rico. Let's see if this works. Spider Rico.
And for everybody tuned in, give it a thumbs up. Show us some love. Help the brand grow. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell because obviously there was some issues this morning. We didn't know what time we was going live. Ness told me like, "Yo, we going live in 3 minutes." I'm like, "Hey, yo, I ain't even ate breakfast."
Hey, yo.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure you got that notification on so you guys don't miss a beat. You guys
Spider Rico.
know what's going on. We are on Twitter Spaces right now. We are on Discord. And Block Talk as well. 425-569-5241. Spider Rico don't want to talk. How about you?
No Rico. No Rico. Spider Rico. Alrighty then. I do not hear him. We're going to keep it moving. Phone lines are still lit. We have a lot of people to get to. Number to call 1-425-569-5241. We're going out to the New Jersey area. Justin, what's up?
Yo, what up? What up, TV?
What's up with it?
Hey, listen, man. Some of these calls been out of control because I don't know what that last call was talking about, but I gotta say something, man. So he's gonna talk about how we're pampered, but I don't know if he remembers, but who did black people not help the Latinos get here with the Civil Rights Act in 1964, and even to this day with Obama and DACA. He was talking about Obama, but Obama helped with DACA, so we talking about who's pampered, but don't forget like who helped get you here. You know, and since Tio's so jealous about Devin, why didn't he say let's fight? He says everything but let's fight. So that's my call, man. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, man. You know, some weird people in this world, man, of all, shapes and sizes and colors and you know what I'm saying? So, I'm still learning to try to not get as triggered as Nesta likes to say. So, yeah, so I'm still, you know what I mean? Sometimes we just got to be the bigger person, bro.
I got a couple super chats here. Did you get to G Daddy? $5 super chat. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Great show. Best fight. The best fight. The best to keep boxing booming right now. 2 boxing glove emojis. And then we got a big $10 from G Ball. He says, you said that,
Yeah,
right?
Marcus Williams, $2. He said Danny is Chicago Mexican. Funny. He said he one of us. Man, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's definitely different types of Mexicans in the city. I got my ass jumped by Mexicans because, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't Mexican enough?
Because, they ain't like who I was kicking it with, bro. But, so I don't know. I feel like we see that shit everywhere. But next caller, regardless.
Fred Robinson, $5 super chat says, Tio's confidence is shot. Bob trying to match him with Regis sent him over the edge. Alrighty then. Let's see.
Over the edge.
Let's see.
They ain't want that. Who
Word.
we got
I
next?
mean, but neither did Ramirez, right? VA Monday.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so I just want to talk. Hey, first of all, that other caller that called up talking about Barack Obama and professional victims, that dude's name is Shadow Band. He's a dope fiend who wears pink hair. You know, grown ass man that wears pink hair. So I wouldn't take anything this guy says seriously. Also, I endorse racial talk in boxing, or what some people will call racism. I endorse that. We used to have a lot of it in boxing. If you guys can remember, Muhammad Ali used to beg white fighters to call him nigger in the build-up so he can sell out more. Bernard Hopkins was a king of racial stuff. You know, we all can remember Bernard Hopkins and his antics. I
Throwing a
endorse it,
Puerto
man.
Rican
Like, I
flag.
don't want.
That's all I remember is the Puerto Rican flag, and I ain't letting no white
I
boy beat
never
me.
lose to no motherfucking white boy.
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, okay. But like I liked it though. I like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? The part about it I don't like is the like a lot of these people they believe that the success that black athletes, black fighters are having is like some sort of hoax or something like
Word.
that, like a conspiracy. So that part is kind of weird because it's like, listen, get in the ring and fight. That's the only way we'll figure it out. Get in the ring and fight. Fight these guys. Fight Jamel Charlo. Fight Boo Boo. Fight Tank. Fight Shakur. You know what I mean? But what we're getting guys like Virgil Ortiz get in the mandatory spot and stay there for 4 years. You get what I'm saying? We're getting Ryan Garcia get in the mandatory spot and stay there and then move up. You know what I mean? This is the kind of shit that we get. We're getting guys like Jaime Mugia get a belt and fight nobody, and then move up and get
Yo, why
another
you
belt and
all,
then fight nobody.
why you only singling out Golden Boy fighters, man?
Because that's where all the nonsense is coming from. That's where all of it is coming from. You know, top rank fighters don't really fight each other either, but their fighters want to. You know, Virgil Ortiz not calling nobody out. You don't hear Virgil Ortiz say anything. You don't hear Jaime Mugia say anything. Zerto, he fought,
He called
Hardy,
out Bivol.
but that was it. I mean, but what do he look like?
I mean, he called them
You
out
know,
though, bro. Like you can't get your ice cream and cake and eat it too, champ. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget we rocking out on Twitter Spaces. We also got the landline rocking. I got a counterpunch from Casual.
On Twitter Spaces.
Yes,
What
sir.
up?
Yo, yo.
Yo.
Oh, man, I want to say a little bit extra because the last caller he was actually cooking a little bit, and people still love Mike, and he's literally probably if not one of the most controversial boxers of all time. With all his antics outside of the ring, and then how he ended up changing overall. Now people love him. Sometimes that's what is needed, but I don't think it always has to be about race. I think you can perfectly be the villain without having to, go through such extremes. Just like Mayweather when he came out with the Mexican flag. That's great, but he's honoring, the Mexican people at the same time. Boxing is usually segregated up until fight night, and then everybody comes together. That's usually how it is. It's especially like that with nationalities. When you have, especially like Dog Bay from Ghana, some black people didn't really fuck with Dog Bay because he was from Ghana because they don't see him as a black American. So they really sometimes they don't root for him. But a lot of American fighters love Mexican fighters. So I think it's a great build-up. I just don't think Tank needs to be looking at 140. I don't even think he's going to go up to 140. I don't think he's thinking about 140. But when you ask somebody a question and they answer it, I don't think that means it's the answer for everybody that's in that team. I don't think they should be blaming Tank for whatever they got going on,
Nah, each
and vice
individual they
versa.
own, yeah.
Yeah, vice versa. People gonna say shit, and then they just answering a question. Nothing is set in stone. Appreciate the call.
All right, appreciate the counter.
All right, we going out to New Jersey. Looks like we got ourselves a new caller. Who's this?
201 number.
Yes, sir.
What up? What
Where you
up?
calling from?
Yeah, what's up? I'm calling from New Jersey. I'm from North, man.
What's your name?
Yeah, man. My name's Matt.
Mac.
Look, I'm sorry about the noise. Yeah, I'm at work, man. I apologize. I turned off the machine, but I just wanted to address a couple of points. In regards to the racism. A lot of the guys calling in, they're ignorant to the history of the transatlantic slave trade and slavery in general. Um, it wasn't only Africans that were enslaved. All from Central and South to South America and the Caribbean, Latinos and blacks were enslaved. So I don't understand why they're always trying to single out Teal as being racist. They need to empathize with Teal. So the thing is that look, Tank is an elite level fighter. He has elite level skills, but he's not fighting the toughest fights. Devin Haney, he's an elite level outboxer, no inside skills. He's not good on the inside. That's why Jojo Diaz was able to neutralize his lead hand and land the left straight down the pipe the whole night. But that's besides the point. They don't take the tough fights, and Teal takes the tough fights. That's the difference. That's
You
why he
wouldn't
probably feels frustrated.
you wouldn't
And what
consider
all I want
my
to say,
my bad. I just told
go
Danny
ahead. I'm
don't do
sorry,
that.
sir.
No, I
Go
told
ahead.
Danny
Go ahead.
don't do that. My bad.
Oh, okay, yeah. Teal takes tougher fights than these guys, and he may not have looked good, and maybe he could articulate himself a little better and not be so full of rage and learn to think before he speaks. But he's speaking from a place of frustration, and maybe he could articulate himself a little better. But a lot of the boxing fans are just ignorant to the history of the slave trade and everything in general. So when you call him racist, you're saying that what he's saying is racist. It's not really racist, especially when racism has always really been a part of the sport of boxing. I mean, when a black fighter like Deontay Wilder accuses Tyson Fury of being racist and being a cheater, I mean he got support from all over. Even though everybody who has a brain knows that all he did was get his ass whooped by Tyson Fury. That's all that happened, you know. But either way, that's all.
Champ, that's the bell. But we do appreciate the call. If you're on Blog Talk, I need you to press one. Because if you haven't pressed one, that's why we haven't gone to you. We got KO Surge. What is up?
Yeah, what's happening, guys, man?
What's up?
What
So
up
check
with you?
this out, right, bro? I was thinking about it, right? You know how Mayweather, fucking Davis, and Shakur, they're dressed up as Mexicans, bro. They wear the sombrero, they wear the colors, come out the ring entrance looking like that, bro. That's the respect to the culture, to the Mexican culture, Mexican people, and they only do it when they fight Mexicans, bro. We don't say shit. We take it on the chin, you know what I'm saying? But
You
once
said
somebody get out of
you said
pocket,
it's
just a
disrespect.
little bit, I don't think it was racist, bro. I think it's the respect, honestly, man. They're
Oh,
trying to
okay.
mock the Mexican culture, in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. What if we see Mexicans dressing up as Africans, bro, coming into the ring? Man, they'll be crying like a motherfucker. Hey, I'm keeping it real, bro. I don't like that shit, but hey, they still do it. We take it on the chin. We don't cry about it. Just how we get down. We warriors at the end of the day. But yeah, man. What about Haney when he said, "Can no white boy beat me, man"? You know what I'm saying? Everybody talks shit on some racist shit, bro. Boxing, man, that shit been racist for the longest. Motherfuckers just take it too personal. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Have thick skin. Take that shit and just let it be, man. Fuck it. Let him punch and speak in the ring. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. I got to get back to work, man.
All
Y'all
All
stay
right.
safe,
right.
all right?
All
Yeah.
right.
I was in Reno, Nevada when Shakur fought for the title against Joet, and he had the sombrero. You know what I'm saying? The Mexican colors and shit. I thought that shit was fire. I thought it was dope. I thought that he was gonna win the fight going in. Um,
But you were also a Shakur fan.
yeah, I mean that's yeah, bro. I'm just trying to think of a time that I had a problem with it, and
So,
and to me it's like, bro, they ain't spitting on no flag, they ain't dragging the flag, they ain't throwing a sombrero on the ground, they're not you get what I'm saying? They ain't doing none of that. They fucking wearing what to me the one of the greatest ever made famous Vicente Fernandez in that Mexican sombrero. Like I feel like they I feel like they are putting a highlight on it. Obviously, are they doing it to troll? Are they possibly right? Um, but yo, that's just the day and age we live in. Like, show me, bro, you got the biggest Mexican artist in the world wearing the same diamond chains that the rappers is wearing, the same fucking Gucci and Louis and Dior. Like, come on, bro. It's just a day and age. I don't know. I
but do you
feel
see a world where what he said can exist that if Mexicans wore, African
See, I think,
style.
bro. I think, see, I don't agree with that, bro. Because again, it's like, as a non-Muslim, I've gone to the Middle East and I've worn their attire out of respect. I'm not going there disrespecting them. Ain't nobody I'm around finding.
Yeah, but you're not going to war either. A fight is a war. And, it's also me against you, my people against you.
I
That's
mean,
why they come to root for me and they come to root for you.
technically, I was there specifically for war. If you know what I'm saying. I get you. I think it's all with the intent the person does it. You get what I'm saying? Again, when Floyd did it, I never saw him throw the sombrero. I never saw him throw the.
But are you really saying that you think Floyd did it to?
I know. I said it. Yeah.
Because like Floyd didn't even make weight, blue weight. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know that he was motherfucking praising any Mexican
No,
more
no,
than he
no,
was
no. I'm not.
clowning them.
I'm not saying that it was praise, but at the end of the day, I actually, I think the word I used was troll. Like, is they doing it to troll? Probably, but at the end of the day, they bringing attention to it. They ain't doing nothing disrespectful with it. You get what I'm saying? B Hop, what B Hop did, yeah, that was disrespectful.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But I see Puerto Ricans, they don't take that serious because he made it out of there alive and he was on the isla. Like, how you make it to the airport? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But neither here nor there.
Well, we're gonna go to Jay Billy. Jay Billy.
Jay Billy.
He's still connecting.
Going once.
Ghost boxing.
Going twice.
Yo, what's up?
What up?
What's up?
What up?
Yeah, so I've seen the video. I don't think Tio was being racist. I feel like he was more insinuating that Bradley and Andre Ward are the racists for just like backing the black fighters. That's what I think he meant. And obviously he is wrong because Bradley obviously he's gone in on Shakur before. But that's what I feel like Teofimo was saying. I don't think he was trying to be racist or anything. And another thing, it looks like Conor Ben is going to be fighting in America next. Talks are is going to be Mario Barrios or Keith Once Upon a Time Furman. Like, have you guys heard anything? Like, who do you think it is?
Nah, we ain't hearing none of that.
I'm
But I
gonna
know
be
he's over
honest.
here.
Yeah, if he get commissioned, it's probably gonna be like either in a bumfuck state or not. He's not gonna get licensed. I'm
What you
just.
mean? Barrios, they could do it in San Antonio easy. Texas will approve him. They approved Margarito and Chavez.
I mean,
Yeah, that's all I
when it
wanted to
comes
say. Thank you.
when it comes to boxing, granted it is one of the bigger ones, but yeah, Texas has a pretty poor commission.
Yeah, they let it go by. Remember, Margarito couldn't get approved in New York, right? And they did it in Texas or some shit like that.
Some shit like that.
And Chavez couldn't get approved in Vegas, and they did it in Phoenix.
Yes.
Jay Billy again. Again, my friend. I'm hungry than a mother.
Would you tell me eat weed?
Word.
Bro, I told this dude, yo, you know what I'm saying? Let me eat before the
Jay
show.
Billy, you gotta unmute.
I told Nez, let me eat before the show. His answer is eat weed.
You.
You.
What it do?
Shout out Ness. Shout out Danny putting in that work. But I'm gonna go off topic because I came in at the beginning of the show and one of your first callers. I'm sorry to do this, Ness. I know you don't like this, but still, I gotta go off topic real quick. That notion, because this is a thought that too many people be having and voicing. The notion that the Lakers had a Mickey Mouse belt because they won the title in the bubble is insane. You said it yourself. They was in plush hotels. Nobody had to travel.
So it was a controlled environment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had the same, they drew the same length stick. Nobody had the upper hand. So that was the hardest title to
No
win.
fans.
No fans. That
But
was the hardest title to win. Everybody was at full health. Are you kidding me? And they won the
yo,
championship? Like, fam,
you do gotta admit there's an asterisk next to that season because not because of the bubble, but because it was a shorter season. It wasn't a
but
complete.
fam, still, the Lakers wasn't even the best team that year. Am I right or am I wrong? So if it was really
All I know is it was a short season. I don't care
on
about the
God,
bubble, but you got to admit there's an asterisk next to it. That's like any NFL. That look, just think of it like this: you watch football.
yes sir.
It's like any NFL game being broke today, bro. The season's longer, so yeah, records are gonna be broken. It's just it ain't like I'm hating. It's just the fact. We can't ignore the truth. You get what I'm saying? But go on with your
I
raw,
understand that.
cause Ness
Yeah,
pulling
just
it.
that Mickey.
Yeah, Ness pulling his chin hair out.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's his
Uh,
call.
All
He
right, my
spent
guy.
those minutes talking about whatever he talked about. CYP, what up?
Yo, man, could you imagine if it was a Mexican that came out to Wakanda forever with a fucking with his fist up? Man, that would be awesome. That wouldn't offend me.
Fuck
That
out of
shit would be
here.
awesome if all you heard was like that shit would be dope. And he won, and he won. The
CYP.
motherfucker would be rich. He would be rich. But the problem is he gonna end up like real T'Challa. He gonna get put in a body bag. And I hate to say that, but you can't. The reason why they don't do it is because they don't win enough. That's the real problem. That's where the anger comes out because it could be fun where it was a real back and forth. Like it could be like back and forth, like Olympics, Jamaica versus USA. It's fun. They're mad when it happens. They're friends when it's over. Most of them dudes are training partners with the same coach, but y'all don't know that. But during the Olympics, they hate each other, but not really. In a hotel, they eat together. Some of them are roommates, best friends, all of that. But when it's time to get it popping, we go at each other's heads. It could be fun if they started winning more. I wish Canelo didn't do the European tour and whip some black ass. Like, I don't mind taking no ass whoopings because we give them out all the time. Why don't y'all whip our asses back, make this shit poppin'? I guarantee you, if you could whip our ass more, boxers will make more money. We would get more fights that we want, and the shit would be more fun. All I'm saying is don't take it past boxing. Keep it there like other sports do when it comes to nationalism, race, whatever you want to call it, then go back to your regular life. But I'm telling you, I would love a fucking Mexican boxer who bold enough to come out to Wakanda forever or the dead president's mask and shit, talking about talking with the black and white. With his hand up, I swear to God, I would love that. I would not call him no racist. I was like, oh, he wants to smoke,
Bro,
smoke. He wants to
I feel
smoke,
like it's
smoke.
part of the culture already though, bro. Like I said, the top Mexican artists right now, like if you go on your phone, you got an iPhone, I'm hoping. If you go on your phone and you go to Apple Music, the top charts, bro, the top Mexican artists, they ain't dressed no different than Lil Baby, than G Herbo, than you know what I'm
True,
saying?
true,
No
true.
different, bro. Peso Pluma, Fuerza Regida, the big ass diamond bust downs, the Cartier watches, the fucking ski mask, the fucking Gucci. Come on, bro. Like let's not do that shit, right? Let's not do that shit. People want to act like it's only this fucking sport. Fuck that. Right? Like Mexico didn't just have a black Cuban as represent the best baseball team they've seen in their country's history. We was repping them then, but we can't rep them in boxing. Fuck out of here.
Hey, it's not us, man. It's the fan base. Some of them
Nah,
fans are
I
just
agree.
they
I'm
take
not
it too
speaking
far.
to you. I'm not speaking to you. I'm just
Yeah.
speaking out loud, bro. Because like, let's be for real, bro. The same people. Y'all can say whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is my hood accent. Whatever the fuck y'all want to say. But bro, the same super Mexicans is bumping the same fucking hip hop tracks. And you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's bro. It's a 2023. What the fuck y'all thought? What y'all thought this was?
Like for me, I'm just saying, don't. I wouldn't be offended. Like I would think the shit was funny. I know my brothers who Mexicans, they would think it's funny. My brothers who black, they would think it's funny because we understand that it's nothing but the sport. We get it. We really rock with each other. Most some of us do. That's why I like Danny because Danny really rock with us. But Danny also know it's some Mexicans that don't rock with us.
And those are the motherfuckers who really do the most typing and the most chatting. Those motherfuckers. The cool Mexicans, man, they too cool to come out here and do all that dumb corny ass shit and get mad over dumb corny shit. A lot of them was going for
Cut it.
Tank because
Cut it.
it's
Cut
cool.
it.
Go for
Cut
Tank.
it.
It makes
Yo,
sense.
shout out to PBC in the building. We see you in the chat. Says hope everyone enjoyed the fight Saturday. We did. It was a phenomenal event. We had a huge party. A lot of fans couldn't get in. It was a sold out event. So shout out to you guys. Fifth highest record in gate. I'm sorry, fifth highest gate in boxing. And definitely a top 10, top 15 selling pay per view. I don't know off the top of my head. Phenomenal event. Nonetheless, shout out to everybody over there at PBC for doing their thing once again. Um, moving on to the next caller, champ. Who we
We
got?
got
And if you want to call in, the number
casual. We got.
is
Did we get to casual? We got to casual. So then after
four two
casual,
five 5241. Twitter Spaces in Discord. After casual, Nesta
Fred
says that we have
Robinson.
Fred Robinson on the line.
He says,
Oh, on the super
we
chat.
have to face reality. Race is part of marketing. Every corporation markets to certain demographic. Reasons why certain fights don't get made. We got Jonathan Lambarena that says, Danny, all due respect, you're American.
Nah,
Americanized.
for sure, bro. That's why I said what I said. Like, not me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pull out y'all phones. Like when Nessa says we the number one podcast in the world, like you go to iTunes podcast, to the Apple podcast, that shows up, right? The nothing shows up before that. So that's what I'm saying, right? Peso Pluma right now, Fuerza, the biggest artist in Mexico, the biggest Mexican artist, yeah, they rocking out the design of the buzz downs. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, they over here doing songs expanding into other shit. My man's over here just dropped the track with DJ Mustard. They in the club with Roddy Rich. They courtside at the Lakers game. Like, bro, it's 2023. Y'all just hate to accept the reality, bro. It's the world that we live in. Y'all the closed minded ones. All good. Ronnie Reyes $2 says Ness. The fuck? I gotta hear basketball talk on a boxing podcast. Look, y'all.
You know, Danny, man.
It's the boxing voice, but we just talk life, man. We talk sports, we talk other great things. Because the individual that was rumored to walk Ryan out, the Peso Pluma, he wasn't he
Yo,
wasn't at the fight because he was courtside at the
yo,
Lakers game. So
Hold up, champ.
sometimes things that correlate to the fight very indirectly, get brought up. But go ahead. We got
We
somebody
got
on the line.
John on the line.
John, what up? I almost said John Orlando, but John, what's going on?
nah, you good, you good. It's John, man, from DC. I just want to say real quick, just like Danny said, Danny is correct, man. The whole world right now is emulating African American culture. From the Mexicans got 808s, drums, everything you hearing in their music. It's drill music virtually. You go to Texas, they ain't no different than blacks right now. You go to Cali, they ain't no different than blacks right now. So it's no disrespect. That's just the world coming to. That's just one point I'm
I
trying to make.
mean, yeah,
Second point,
I wasn't directly saying that. I just feel that, bro, everybody eat off of each other. Like I don't want to call it swagger jack, but we live in a gentrified world, bro. Like is we calling the rapper whatever race because they wearing Italian shit or they wearing European made shit. They wearing, you get what I'm saying? Nobody's saying that. Everybody,
nah, yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
get it.
saying?
I get it. So, and the second thing I want to say is, if what the numbers I say they say are true, this is not a PBC thing. The zone put this out, 1.4 million in buys. Do you Ness think that puts us one step closer to a Crawford Spence fight? Being though the numbers are out there, and I'm gonna say my suspense is Spence probably is a little. I mean, not Spence. Crawford is a little hesitant because he doesn't normally like pay per view. So now that we know that 1.4 may be capable, because we don't know if the numbers are true, do you think that puts us one step closer to that fight?
Hell no. They numbers ain't they numbers. Them young boys numbers with actual fan bases and followings and they be at games and they be on podcasts. Them other boys don't be doing nothing but sitting around tweeting. Dudes ain't
Okay,
doing
all right.
nothing. They ain't promoting like Tank and Ryan. You can't compare Earl and Crawford to Tank and Ryan. I hope, because I want to see that fight. I hope you are
But see,
right,
that's
and
that's why I asked.
I
That's
hope.
why I asked because it's seeming like a million may not be attainable for everybody, but at least 750,000. I'm thinking if they just did 1.4,
Believe me,
I'm
bro,
thinking
if that shit was
758.
attainable for them, they'd have been did it. Cause guess what? They know it. Espinoza on Twitter saying before the day, I think the day of the Tank fight, it was already tracking at 800. So like they be knowing. They be knowing. So they know whether or not Earl and Bud really gonna do money. And that's probably why they've been taking forever in the motherfucking day to get to the making that fight. You know what I mean? It's probably not what they expect or what we expect, and they falling back off it for a little while anyway. But I got somebody brand new Mississippi. Who's this?
Oh, is this me?
Yes, sir.
Tariq?
Tariq.
Hey, hey, how's it going, man? I'm a long time listener, man. I'm loving you guys' the show and everything. Everybody needs a shout out and like. But only thing I wanted to point in on there is a lot of this stuff is just nonsense. I mean, the whole thing with Teofimo's statement and everything. As soon as a fight makes sense, that it's another black fighter, then he's going to fight it. So everybody needs to stop getting their feelings or whatever and just get over it. And a lot of us really just want to see if you have an O, somebody needs to get that O out of there. So all of those guys that's undefeated need to fight together. That's pretty much all my statement was.
All
All
right,
right, man.
Tariq. You in
Appreciate it.
Mississippi?
I'm a military guy, man. I'm in North Carolina.
All right.
Shout out to you, man.
North
Appreciate it.
Carolina.
G-Ball, $5 super chat saying out of the four kings, who has been in closer or more 50-50 fights?
Out of the four kings, who's he considering a king? T.O. is one, and then you
I
got to
mean, it
say
was
T.O.
yeah, definitely T.O. KO Surge, Cali in Texas, ain't Mexico. Danny American. Thank you. I didn't know actually. Thought that blue passport was the Mexico one this whole time. Shit. Who we got next on the phone line?
You ain't Mexican enough for them, bro. We got Big
Nah, I hear
Gucci
you.
Nick.
Yo, what up, man? Shout out
You think
TBV.
it's the hood accent?
Shout out Ness, Ringwalk, Danny.
That happened to me when I
Yo,
was
how
coming
I
up.
sound, bro?
You sound great, Brody. What up with it?
You ain't got no hood accent.
Yo, Danny got that Chirac accent, man. He picked that shit up from Chi-Town for sure. Yo, man, great show. Y'all keep up the good work, man. I wanted to touch on the top. Well, not really the topic, but like one of the topics that I was talking about, man, about the racism in boxing, man. Listen, that's really what boxing has always been about, man. Fighting from where you came from, your roots, man, your upbringing. That's why we got all these rivalry fights like Puerto Rican versus Mexican, black versus Mexican, man. It's always a rivalry between these cultures, man. That's what boxing is about, man. You got Manny Pacquiao came up from the Philippines, man, poor as hell, but he showed what the Philippines could do, man. Mayweather, he really, I mean, he came up from a good upbringing. Like his dad was paid and shit. But like, you see where these fighters come from, man. They fight for their culture, man. That's what it's about. I don't think it's racist at all, man. I think it's necessary, man, for sure. Because when the fighter fights, you representing your whole country. You got your whole country behind you. That's why some dudes are like offended sometimes with the sombrero and shit, man. They don't like that shit. Cause like you ain't fighting for the opponent ain't fighting for their people. They people fighting, the opponent. So when the opponent come up with the sombrero, I see where they could see it as a disrespect. But yeah, man, that's my call. Y'all keep up the great work. Everybody smash that like and subscribe. Best podcast pound for pound, man, for sure.
Appreciate you, Big Gucci Nick. We going out to Virginia in the 571. Looks like it might be a new caller. Yes,
Who we
sir.
got in Virginia?
What's up, brother? Who's this? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Melly.
Melly?
Yeah, from VA.
What up with it?
Is Melly with an M or Nelly with an N?
With an M.
All right, go for it, champ. Take it away.
Yeah, I've been listening for a long time. I love the show.
Appreciate you, man.
I just want to know, so everybody's all right with the fact if a Mexican came out with a costume, with an African American costume, is everyone all right with that? I just want all the African Americans to answer. Is that cool?
I mean, somebody already answered this,
CYP
called in and said yes.
CYP said he cool with it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all.
All right, champ. Short and sweet. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the call.
Let's see what else we got. James, what's going on in North Carolina?
What's up, Danny and Nance? How y'all doing today?
Straight.
What up?
That's good. Shout out to y'all. Hit that like button and subscribe. That's all. I just call and speak on. Teofimo, in my opinion, he not wrong. Boxing has always been a sport based on race. Like Carla said before, all these different rivalries that came from over time, the reason they were so big is because it involved two different culture of people coming together. And like I say, Teofimo's not racist. I just feel like he's being straight up with you because if we look at the top rank before the Crawford suit and now, they are promoting their black fighters a whole lot more than before. And then when it comes to if a Mexican came out dressed up as an African American fighter, do it. The only reason it hasn't been done is because they know when fighting an African American fighter that they're more than likely gonna lose. It's a hard to fight to win. So they don't come out in it because they're not confident in themselves. You see, Floyd did it confident. Javante did it confident, and plenty more that confident in themselves and what they're about to do. Ain't no problem. As if you do it, they should be able to do it just like that. And I just feel like now the T.O. Tank fight, it's an okay fight. I just don't see it happening. And that's my call. Shout out to y'all.
All right.
Appreciate the call, champ. Appreciate the call. Let's
So
see who we
Floyd's
got next.
fighting in Florida? I might have to go to that.
You a mother. You.
Bro, Osuna's performing. Might have to go to that. What you mean?
So you ain't listened the last 2 times I told you, but now.
Oh, you said Osuna was performing?
No, I said that Floyd was fighting in Florida.
I ain't hear that. You should have led with Osuna. Care about retired fighters fighting in Florida. What up, Quan?
Yo, actually, you know what's funny? I met Osuna kicking it with Floyd.
Okay.
Yeah.
What up, Quan?
Yo, you can hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was trying to call in. I was on the Twitter Spaces earlier when I was at work, but I think the call dropped off. Or did that count? If it do, I'll send a
Nah. You good? Go for it.
Okay. So pretty much, what's the topic? What exactly did T.O. say?
Oh wow, you ain't hear it?
Nah, man,
He
I heard
basically
it, like,
said
saying, like,
he basically said this is his last fight on ESPN, and ESPN could stay with all 8 black fighters.
See, I don't think that's right because, to be honest, I feel like ESPN they was doing right by him. They was giving him they gave him his own little day. They gave him the Lomachenko fight. I feel like Top Rank was doing everything they could for him, and it was him who was really the one who was kind of being funny, was trying to run off with Triller. He thought that was gonna work and stuff like that. So I feel like Top Rank been doing good by him. I don't understand why he all mad and in his feelings now. But
his father said it's because they promoting Devin Haney.
See, he just being a hater. He being a hater because Haney undisputed. He really wanted to be. See, T.O. thought he was undisputed, but I was one of those people where you didn't have the WBC, you had the franchise, so it didn't count.
Word.
And Devin Haney truly is undisputed, so he just feeling some type of way. He in his feelings, especially knowing when Devin Haney about to be coming up to his division right next. So
That sucked too.
he can't do anything.
He gonna have to defend that all his life. Like now, I was undisputed at 35.
Yeah, man. I don't. Yeah, but I actually ain't mad at him fighting Tank. That'd be a good fight. Like I was saying earlier, what I was trying to say was they was a part of the original like Four Kings at the lightweight division. So that was always fights I wanted to see. I wanted to see Tank mix up with Ryan, T.O., Dev, and all of them. Like they all can mix it up. I never had nothing bad to say about that. Um, but to be honest, I'm always gonna favor Dev. I think Dev deserved a shot just to prove he the man at 135. But that might not happen. People always got a lot of criticism for Devin. Like that one dude who be calling in Two Tone, man, I don't know what's up with him. He definitely a Devin hater. Like I don't know what they really want to see out of him. Why he locked in camp right now? It's kind of weird. That I just feel like he don't never really get his true flowers that he deserves. Besides being labeled, yeah, he's the 135 champ. But yeah, that's my call. That's all I really had to say. But
All right, champ. We
yeah,
appreciate you. We going out to Dallas. What up, outsider?
Who we got in Texas?
Gotta unmute.
Texas.
Yo,
What
hello.
up? What up?
Hey, how y'all doing, man?
Straight.
Man, sensational.
All right, my name is Dallas Bailey, but I go by Breadwinner though. I'm an amateur fighter currently out of Las Vegas.
Oh shit.
Um, the question was Tank versus Tio.
Yep.
Me personally, I honestly feel like that fight shouldn't be made. Personally, because I feel like Tio done did what he had to do at 140 to get his fight opportunity with Josh Taylor. I feel like not a lot of people are highlighting the fact that he did lose to Cambosis, but he moved up, and I believe it's like 2 or 3 fights he didn't had. You know what I'm saying? And he won all of them. You know what I mean? So I feel like Tank. Well, first off, I really don't understand how a guy who's the face of boxing is the WBA regular champion when in his same weight division you got Devin Haney, who has his same belt, but like the super belt, and like he's been not trying to fight him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they say the lightweight division is so stacked, so stacked. The top guy is Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Even when he had his single WBC belt, all those guys really still weren't trying to fight him. And they kept disrespecting him, calling him an email champ, email champ. And now, what I'm saying, my nigga done went and beat the guy who beat Tio twice in his hometown,
2 times.
right? 2 times, right? And is now, whether people like it, about to go and beat Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the only big fight that people could really because first off, his
That
hardest
is the
fight was
bell,
against
though,
Tio.
brother.
That is the bell, champ.
We allow
NFL.
everybody a 3-minute call. Talk to us, NFL.
Yo, Ness, Danny, what's up with y'all?
What up?
Man, all is good.
I wanted to weigh in on the whole Mexican flag sombrero thing real quick. So, like, I'm with the dude, what's his name, CYP. I wouldn't mind if they came out with the Wakanda, the African heritage or whatnot. Just like, I feel like, yo, as a man, if you feel disrespected, punch him in his fucking mouth. Like, you a boxing match, you got the perfect opportunity for that. Plus, y'all getting the bag, like they say, nobody throwing it down, being disrespectful. They try and play mind games with you, get in your head. And you seeing with Floyd, you seeing with Tank, it works. It definitely works. So maybe if they try to do it some more, maybe they can get it out here, something like that. But I wouldn't mind it. It's part of boxing. Like they say, race sells a sport. But the whole I want to say about the little Teal thing, man. I think he flunked out the sink or swim program. That's what it is. Like we seen after that Martin fight, he even asked if we still got it. And now they see that they feeding him to Taylor. I feel like Taylor gonna beat him. He know that Taylor gonna beat him. So now he just trying to figure out a little excuse pre ahead of the time.
All right, champ. Appreciate you, NFL. Thanks for calling in. We going out to Keith. What up? If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this in the eyes of other boxing fans, get us some new callers. Keith, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on with y'all? Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I mean, I get where TL coming from. I'm not saying it's right, but like I can see where he coming from. You know, he beat Loma, got the belts. He was the man over there. You know, now Devin fighting Loma, who he already beat, and all the hype is on Dev and Shakur and shit like that. But I mean, TL shot himself in the foot. You know, like he lost the belts to Cambosis the way he lost the belts and the lackluster performances afterwards. Like it makes sense, bro. But he got to focus because he got a big opportunity coming up, and that's why I don't really read too much into it because I see it just as him trying to get some hype that he don't got for his fight coming up. So I get it. As far as Tank, I don't even know why we as fans still are upset at him for doing the shit that he's doing. I mean, we see the path that he's taking. Like he didn't already say he don't give a shit about the belts. When Cambosis was the had all not all of the belts. When Cambosis had the belts, Tank was like, I will possess for free. Fuck the belts. And some would say that's the easiest opposition. So if he really wanted them, he had to capitalize right then, in my opinion. I don't think he necessarily ducking Dev like he's scared, but I just feel like again, he's chasing that green path, that green print. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to wait and see what Dev could do to build himself up and, sell as many pay-per-views as they can. Because, I mean, shit, he ain't trying to go backwards. I wouldn't. 1.2 ain't no joke. Shout out TBV. Shout out Ness. Shout out Dan. I learn from y'all every day.
Keith, appreciate you. Philadelphia, stand up. New caller 215. 215. Who's this?
Hello?
Yeah. Philly.
Yeah, I'm calling on the Teofimo topic.
What's your name, brother?
I just think, oh, sorry, Eddie.
Eddie, talk to us.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that crazy because in my family, I kind of see it both ways because all day, every day, they rep every can fighter, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Dominican, it doesn't matter. They'll rep that till they die. I'm always the oddball going into tank fights. They're repping Barrios, they're repping Garcia, and I'm just like, y'all about to watch a knockout either way, and it's gonna be Tank with his hand up. But I feel like that's always been boxing. Everyone picks their race and picks their fighter, and I just everyone meets in the middle. Like it's nothing bad, it's nothing vindictive. I just feel like Teofimo maybe took it a little too far, and even his own dad tried to stop him. You hear him saying, "Oh,
Yep.
opportunity died, shut up." Like we got to play the game. Like the game, play it. Like you had your chances and you fumbled, but pick it back up and keep going. Don't cry and blame Top Rank when Top Rank is just following the money. Bob Orem don't care what color you are; he following green. So that's all I wanted to say on that. I just think it's crazy how people think it's like think racism is that crazy. When at the end of the day, it's just all green.
All right,
But
champ.
all right, thank you.
Thank you, man. Good call. Good call. We going out to JP. I knew you calling on a race topic.
Yeah, you hear me now?
I hear you.
You hear me?
I hear
Yeah,
you.
so look, man, uh, I say this, man, I grew up, my best friends as a child were Mexican from Zacatecas. I actually went down there with them. Their names were Demetrio and Rutilio Salas. And if you Mexican, you know them as real Mexican names. But here's the thing. I always did feel that the sombrero and the flag was mockery, and I never liked it. I thought it was distasteful. But it does have lineage. So Floyd was doing it. I don't think it was out of mockery. I think it was a tribute to his uncle, Roger, who was known as the Executioner. But here's the catch. Roger did that shit. Chavez knocked his ass out. That's how it goes. But I will say this about Teofimo. Teofimo is right. Top Rank has a favorite in color, and that color happens to be green. Motherfucker, if you can't win and you can't bring them bucks, we going with who does it. It ain't got nothing to do with black, white, or brown. Top Rank's color is green. It's the same notion as gentrification. People be talking about, oh, they pushing all the minorities out the hood and out of Brooklyn and out of Los Angeles. Motherfucker, you can stay as long as you got that green. Nobody gives a fuck. That's my call.
JP going to JH. JH. J Hall, what up? You got to unmute. Alrighty then. We going out to Atlanta. New caller. 404.
Yo,
What's up, brother? What's your
can
name?
you hear me?
What's your name?
Yeah, this is Naj.
Ma-
NAJ, man. What's going on?
Maj, what up?
Hey, man, I'm sitting here listening, and, like, look, I know y'all don't want to have caller versus caller situations, but, yeah, like, let's keep the conversation within the confines that make sense. Gentrification is racially binded. Like, that's not even up for debate. If you want to study that, anybody can easily look it up. But as far as T.O.'s comments, I think you guys got it right. This is a man who's seeking heat for his upcoming fight, so he tried to figure out a way to do it. He just did it badly because he doesn't understand the racial dynamics of this country, and he explained himself terribly. Now, is there a racial aspect to boxing? Yes, it's always been capitalized on. Like you guys just brought up, Floyd and everybody else wearing the sombrero. But also, there's a reason people want big fights on Cinco de Mayo because they know there's a huge population of boxing fans that really love boxing and will show up. So, yes, it's in people's interest to antagonize them, to so-called put on the black hat, if we're going to use a Western movie concept to understand it, and be the villain of the fight. That works. We know that works. But of course, money is the object. And this didn't just start with black and Latinos or anybody else. This was Irish and Italians and Jewish folk back in the day. It was racially coded because that was the easy way to, figure out how you could get money on both sides of the fight and interest in both sides of the fight. So, yeah, he's all the way out of bounds with his quote. It makes no sense. He's kind of covering up for his failings by blaming that. And, I mean, like y'all said, man, Bob Arum trying to get money, bro. This man out here looking at racial dynamics to try to push up black fighters. And then, in a country as anti-black as this, what the hell kind of process would that be? Like, that's not the way to the money. If you were trying to prop up black fighters to do it. So, yeah, man, it's a dope show, man. This is my first time listening, man. I'm going to rock with y'all more often. I see knowledgeable people, knowledgeable callers. Good job, man.
Champ, we here every single day, 2 times a day. Unfortunately, today we had some technical difficulties. Normally, we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern and then again at 3 p.m. Eastern. So we're late for our second show because the first one is running over due to the earlier morning technical difficulties. But definitely join us, brother. We're here twice a day, 5 days a week. Plus, we're here on Saturday and Sunday. Saturdays, we're doing live fight chats. We're doing play-by-play. We're watching the fight with you. Sunday, we're here to give you a platform to call in. If you made the right pick, it's time to celebrate. If you made the wrong pick, well, then you're calling in frustrated to let the world know just that. But guess what? It ain't no show without info. Joe, what it do?
Yo. Can you
What
hear me?
up? Of course.
Am I too loud?
You straight.
Hey, man, another beautiful day in Los Angeles, man. The sun is out. How you doing, my boxing brothers?
Cannot complain.
On the topic, let me ask you this. Did T.O. say that because they said that he got dropped and he said that he slipped?
I mean, that was part of his context. Yeah, he said he came at Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley, and he did mention the knockdown. But yeah, you didn't hear the audio.
Man,
I put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, I heard it, but I didn't know who he was referencing to. I think T.O. is delusional. I think he needs to go see a sports therapist. I think he's very talented, but in his last couple of fights, I think he's been not in sync because of his mental. He talks as far as his ex-wife, as far as his I think his daddy is an enabler. He needs to get his mind back into boxing. I thought he got dropped. If he don't think he's not taking responsibility for his errors and his mistakes in the boxing ring. So I think he needs to go back to the drawing board. He might need to get a new trainer because I think he is delusional. As far as Tank fighting T.O., unless Tank goes up to 140, I'll watch it. But I want to see Devin Haney versus Tank, and I think build up with Coach Calvin and Bill will be epic, and it'll sell more than Ryan and Tank. Imagine Church also going at it with the whole team too. So I think it'll be an epic, big build up. I don't want to see Cruz. I don't want to see nobody else but Haney next. God damn, I had one more fucking point, man. Hey, subscribe. You're listening to the number one pound for pound boxing podcast on the planet. Hit them thumbs up. That was my point, but I lost my point. But hit them thumbs up, champs. Y'all doing great work. Peace.
Appreciate you, Joe. Thanks for calling in. Keeping the lines moving. If you're rocking out with us and you appreciate the show, we need you to subscribe. We need you to come and hit that thumbs up button. John Doe in Atlanta. What up?
Shout out to VB. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right. I wanted to start by saying that previous caller talking about victims and whatnot. I don't think there's a bigger victim in boxing than T.O. I mean, T.O. complains and cries about mistreatment more than anybody, and he's been given plenty of opportunities. I don't think he deserves a shot at Tank. Tank, if with us questioning whether Tank's the face of boxing, feel like that's a fight you got to earn. He definitely hasn't earned it. Definitely doesn't deserve a shot at Tank. Yeah, that's mostly what I wanted to say, man. Appreciate the call. Shout out to TVB again. All right.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for rocking out with us. If you guys are rocking out, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Simple, free way to share the show. Simple, free way to support the show. We're scheduled for 1 o'clock, which is 30 minutes from now. We'll see, do we get to that second show in time? Still got a handful of callers here. C-Dub, what is up?
Talk to us.
Yo.
What up?
How the
What's up,
audio?
man? Shout out to TVV. Straight shit. Shout out TVV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Shout out Ness and Danny. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo should have never said that Triller is the best. And they know how to take care of their fighters, man. He must have forgot. They didn't forget. It ain't that Devin shit. He didn't forget. He forgot he went on a Triller campaign saying that top ranking ESPN don't know how to take care of their fighters. He's a clown, man. You know. That's the reason. Racism, there is no place for it anywhere. Let me repeat, it is not acceptable or needed anywhere. Do better. It's not good in sports or in life. Color don't win fights. Skills win fights. We supposed to be planet hopping, man. You know what I'm saying? We still on this bullshit. Muhammad Ali was wrong. He a legend, and he did some great shit, but he was wrong. He shouldn't have used that marketing tactic against Joe Frazier. He shouldn't have been asking no white dudes to be calling him no nigga. What the fuck is wrong with Muhammad Ali, stupid ass? But yeah, that's something Joe Frazier never got over. He never forgave Muhammad Ali for that either. You know what I'm saying? He had to fight people on the street, had to fight people saying that he was an Uncle Tom and all that bullshit. It's nowhere for it, man. Be more creative. Show up everywhere like Let's Go Champ did to Vladimir Klitschko. Pay carolers to sing at their house. Go on social media, smearing campaign or something. Just be more creative, man. Do better. You don't need
90
racism.
seconds.
You don't need the racism like Bernard Hopkins to promote a fight. It's crazy because top black fighters avoid top black fighters too, like Gary Russell and Tank and Devin. Andrade and Charlo,
Earl and
Spence
Bud,
and Crawford, Spence and Crawford. You know, so
Deron and
Tia,
Spence.
Deron and Spence, like Teofimo looked at that sign in the office, the NBL sign a little bit too long. That's all it is. It's just the risk. You know, the black fighters are the most risk. That's just how it is. Canelo avoiding David. That's Mexican avoiding the Mexican. So there's no place in boxing, no place nowhere for racism, man. Let's do better.
Let's go.
All right. All right. All right. So we got Jay Hall once again attempting you.
Trying you. I don't know what time this is, but we trying you.
Check it out.
Hey, yo, what's going on, fellas?
What
What
up?
up?
Hey, do you think Tio, I don't know if the jealous is the word, is jealous of Haney and Loma going on pay per view? Being that, say, like a year ago, he announced that his next fight would be on pay per view, and his pay per view with Trilla failed. They never made it to pay per view, and he still hasn't made it to being on pay per view yet.
I don't know where it stems from, but it definitely stems. Uh,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
He ain't too happy.
All right, that's all I had.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say where it stems from, brother. We not trying to be short. It's just like we not in his head. We don't know what he's feeling, and we don't know what conversations he's had. But
yeah,
we only going off
yes.
what he said. What up?
You know, it is as I mentioned earlier, tough day. Jerry Springer passed, but we gotta celebrate.
What?
I
What?
usually don't do this as steep this slow, but it's a great day. The false of accuser of the young Emmett Till, Caroline Bryant, passed away. So we gon' she did. She out of there. So to all my smokers, to all who know the Emmett Till story, we smoking big Caroline blunts today, right? Moving on to the next caller.
We got Criley. You,
Yo.
Criley. Unmute. You on mute.
Oh, hey, how's it going, guys, man? It's surreal. Appreciate y'all guys. Y'all show everything about it is dope. Smash the like button, all that good stuff. Tio, man, I don't know what's up with him. It's like I don't know, he be on one. Like, just it do seem like he's delusional. He never took accountability for his loss against Cambosis, really. And I don't know. I feel like that was just a breaking point. Like the last 3 rounds of that fight was there for the tanking, and his father kept telling him, we up, and I don't think he ever recovered from that. Like his mindset is still kind of stuck in there. Like I don't know if he got it in him to like face reality with some stuff. Like he a good fighter. Would he have earned the tank fight? I don't really think he earned the Josh Taylor fight, but he here now. So if he win that fight, you can't deny that it would be a big fight with him and Tank. But is
Absolutely.
that what's best? Is that what's best for Tank? Nah, man. I think he need them belts to solidify himself. Like I think his resume is beginning to speak for itself, but he need to mark himself in the history books by beating Haney. I think that would be a good fight. But I think that power will catch Haney late, and Tank is known to just gift wrap you, the first 5 rounds if you'll take it. But Ryan wasn't even smart enough to take the first 5 rounds. Like his game plan was just it was trash. You could tell he had the skills to potentially win that fight too, but it's like skill. It's just he was all
Champ.
over the place.
All right
That is
now.
your call. We do appreciate it. Bugs, what it do?
Bugs.
He connecting. Unmute.
Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody else
Yo,
tuned in. What up, man? Talk to
What's
us.
goody?
What's good, man? Hey, first thing I want to say, shout out Danny. You know, we smoking big Caroline blunts
Big
tonight.
Caroline
You
blunts all day.
feel me? Shout out whole rest in peace. You feel me? And second thing I wanted to say, damn, what was the topic? What we was talking about?
T.O., Tank,
Oh yeah,
Floyd.
that boy T.O. tripping, dog. To me, it sounded like he just hating on Devin. To be real, because Devin got everything he wanted to have. You feel me? So I don't really like hearing shit like that, especially from my father, as y'all know, because I'm an amateur myself. You feel me? And I feel like this is a gentleman's sport, and we should all be able to get along and get money together. You feel me? So I feel like he should. Well, he just probably need to get knocked out. That's probably what it is. You feel me? To just humble him a little bit. You feel me? Because that always brings me back to the right state of mind. Whenever I get tagged a little bit in sparring. So yeah, that's probably what Brad need. That's all I wanted to say. Shout out TBV. Y'all keep it
Appreciate
going.
you,
Shout out,
Bugs. Keep
man.
doing your
Shout out.
thing, champ. Hope you keep progressing in your amateur career. We got what's your excuse?
Yo.
Gotta unmute.
There we go.
Yo, can you hear me?
Can
Yup.
hear you.
Yo, it's a little off topic, but you know what I was thinking about when you guys were asking about Ryan's trainer? I know it's a little, wild thought, but I mean, I wouldn't mind if Paulie Malignaggi comes and starts training people, man, and Ryan goes with him.
I do like Paulie. I had that conversation with him. I told him he should start training. I swear to God.
Bro, him and Keith Thurman would be great, bro. I fucking love Keith. Matter of fact, I want Keith to be a commentator because I don't want to sound like a hater, but fucking Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward are fucking trash. They're just fucking, they just say anything ESPN wants them to say. But I wouldn't mind seeing Ryan with Paulie or even Mayweather Senior. Imagine he goes and gets Mayweather Senior. That would be amazing.
Yeah,
What do you think about Senior?
I don't think he can articulate himself at this point well enough.
All right. Well, in regards to the topic with Tio, man, I've seen him in Florida, man, and the kid works hard, man. I think he still has a lot of maturing to do. I think his dad doesn't help the situation. It's kind of like Floyd Senior with Floyd Junior. I think his dad could be around, but he just needs somebody to be his main trainer. But bro, I've seen that kid work, man, and that kid has a fucking heart of a lion and works like a horse, bro. Not only that, but he's got asthma, man. I've seen him in camp where he's got that machine, and he's got asthma really bad, bro, and he still works hard.
All right.
All right,
All
man.
right, champ.
All right, man.
Appreciate you
All right.
calling
All
in. We got
right.
a $2 super chat, I think, from Tony T that says T.O. running from Dev.
Shout out to Tony for the support.
KO Surge, $2 super chat says Cali and Texas ain't Mex. Oh, you said that. We got Abdul. What's up?
Abdul.
Yeah, shout out to Boxing Voice. This is Abdul from UK, London, tuning in.
London
Um,
stand up,
I
bruv.
had I had 2 points I wanted to make quick. One was on just the state of the boxing scene and how race plays a part, or nationality and nationalism plays a part. Because in UK as well, we have an aspect of that in our boxing here, but it's more tribalism based. So there might be two white fighters, English fighters are fighting, but based on the town and the city they're from and the football club and the supporters will tune in. So the boxing promoters have an incentive a lot of times to sort of want to promote fighters that have that big following, whether it's based on race, nationalism, or from what part of town they're at, and the supporters that actually support them. So I feel like that's the aspect. But number two, if you want to look at the UFC, I feel like that aspect is removed, and we're able to get what the boxing fans wanted, which is the best fighting the best. And the reason why we don't get that in boxing is because the boxing business doesn't let that happen. The promoters want to milk as much as they can, and therefore they have to incentivize more of the race baiting and getting people with big nationalities following them rather than the best fighting the best. And I feel like UFC eliminates that. Now, if you see all the different fighters in UFC, regardless of their background, it's more about their story and how they can fight. And lastly, I wanted to say to you guys, a quick question was, In terms of Shakur fighting the top guy, how do you think? What do you think his route is going to be into getting the Tank or the Devon fight? Do you think that they're going to avoid him because he's not the big enough draw yet, or?
Hard to say, man. We don't know what's going to happen in terms of how they're going to, propel him to that stage.
Yeah, because I feel like it seems like he's very skilled, but at the same time, I feel like he's in that little bit of a too risky club, if that makes any sense. Where I feel
Oh,
like
certainly.
yeah, but I want to give a shout out to you guys. I tune into you guys from UK, but thanks you guys, Danny, Ness, big up.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
Thank you
the
for calling
support
in,
for
obviously.
sure.
Let's
Thanks,
see
bro.
who is next. And we got Mystery Mind. Mystery Mind. Alrighty then. That is the last caller. Ness GTO. Catch us at 1:15. We're gonna push that back another 15 minutes, to give ourselves a good 30-minute break. We'll be back. We do apologize once again for the earlier technical difficulties that pushed the schedule back. Next Wednesday, we're in studio with Victor Conti.
Text me, not even
Canceled?
kidding, 5 seconds ago.
Canceled?
Nah. Just he texted me an article. I'm sending it to you. I shit you not. The article just came in.
All right. So, yeah, we'll be in studio with Victor Conti next week. Catch us on the next one in about 45 minutes at 1:15 Pacific Standard Time, which would be 4:15 West Coasty. East Coasty, right? East Coast.
It would
Peace.
be 4:15 West
East Coast.
East Coast. Yes, sir.
Peace.
Catch us in a
Peace.
bit.
Peace.